What's going on? What's going on, folks? It's your boy Long Beach Joe, and I am back at it, back at it, back at it again. I'm back at it again, man. Salutes, everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves, enjoying their days. Hope everybody's had a good time, man. Salutes to you, Dakota. I see you in the building. Salutes and respect, okay? It's time, man. The Jets are not in the playoffs, sadly. Sadly. Hopefully we fix that next fix that this upcoming offseason. We get some things together so that the Jets can be better. But here we are, right? Here we are, okay? Man, oh, man. If you haven't already, please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, or give the stream a thumbs up, excuse me. Okay? Like the stream. All right? And, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Okay? I want to thank everybody that gets involved with your boy, everybody that watches the show, watches the listens. Checks out my content. I want to thank everybody that does that, man. I really appreciate y'all. All right. I truly, truly appreciate y'all. All right. So please, let me know what y'all think, man. Who do you think is gonna get this W today? You think it's gonna be the Ravens? You think it's gonna be the Steelers? Who do you think it's gonna be? Let me know. All right. Let's see up in here. Hold on. Let's see. Man, I'll tell you what. Whew. Lamar Jackson is a beast, man. That guy's a beast. The Steelers got a bunch of good players as well. Russell Wilson, all those guys. We're going to see what time it is, man. Two good football teams, man, going at it. They about to go at it, bro. For real, for real. They are about to go at it. Boy, oh boy. It's going to be a goodie. All right. Man, oh man. I hope everybody's safe as well. I know there's a lot of things going on in this world. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves and safe at home with their families. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things moving and shaking, man. A lot of things moving and shaking, okay? But here we are, ready to watch this Steelers and Ravens game, man. Ready to get it cracking. Because we about to get rolling. You know what I'm saying? Ravens coming out, baby. They coming out on the field. It's almost that time for them. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait until we see the Jets, Until we see the Jets in this situation, man. I cannot wait. For those of you that may not know, if you're new, I am a big Jets fan. We talk about the Jets here on this channel quite a bit, but clearly, we're watching, other teams as well. And, giving our thoughts and feedbacks on the playoff game that's about to go down. So I just can't wait, man, until the Jets get their stuff together and start moving and shaking and get better, man. Get better. I can't wait to see us in a wild card game. Or maybe getting a bye. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice. Getting a bye would be phenomenal, right? That would be unbelievable if the Jets could get a bye. Why can't we take the AFC? Okay? Why can't we? We got the talent to do so. We just not getting it done when it counts the most. You know what I'm saying? So we got to fix that. In this upcoming offseason, there's some chances for us to do just that. You know what I'm saying? Real chances for us to do just that. We got to get it together. We got to get it together, bro. This team is far too talented to not be in the playoffs and not have something going on. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see, man. We shall see what happens with the team, how it moves and shake. And we're going to make something happen. But right now, these Ravens, man, these boys, I'm telling you, they are a beast. They are straight beasts. They get after it. That defense is tough. Lamar Jackson is the real deal. Like, bruh, it's wild how good they are, how disciplined they are. Man, they are so disciplined. And he's just a all-around good quarterback. All-around good quarterback. You got Lamar, man, he can do it all. He's a threat from every single angle, bruh. Every single angle. If you try to do too much defensively, he'll take off and run. If you don't do enough defensively, he'll drop back and take care of it from the pocket. He can throw the ball well. Like, he is everything that you want your quarterback to be. You know, everything you want your young quarterback to be. Everything. Well, hopefully one day, the Jets will have that. Right now we trying to figure things out. A lot of questions if Aaron Rodgers is even going to come back. You know what I'm saying? That's a big question. Let me know if y'all can hear me, if everything is good, if it sounds good, if the audio is good. Let me know. You know what I mean? This whole setup is, moving and shaking here. It's crazy sometimes. Got to make sure things is happening. You know what I mean? Man. Let's go, baby. They about to get it moving. National anthem coming up here. Got that popping. You know what I mean? Man. I tell you what, man, the Steelers are no slouch, though. Najee Harris is something else. That man's a monster as well. That Steelers running game, tough defense. Them boys play hard, man. Them boys play hard. Pause. Them boys play tough football there. For real, for real. They play tough, hard-nosed football. No jokes, no games, no nothing. No jokes. You know what I mean? Man. What in the world? Polls in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win this game, man. You think it's the Ravens? You think it's the Steelers? Who do you think takes it? I tell you what, that pass rush of the Steelers, they're going to have their hands full tonight. Pause. Because you overrun Lamar Jackson, and baby, he going to make you pay. He is going to make you pay. So dynamic, man. I remember when he was in the draft, I was volleying for the Jets to take him in the first round. I remember he was a guy that looked at. A lot of people was talking about him being a wide receiver in the league. It was crazy at that time. It was crazy. Man, you go back and look at the scouting reports about Lamar Jackson. Back then, you look at them now, it's hilarious, bruh. People saying that he would be a wide receiver. People saying all kinds of strange things from goodness knows where. All these things that people were coming up with. Oh, yeah, he could be a wide receiver in the league. Maybe he can get some things done here. But a quarterback, I don't ever think that's going to happen. That man is literally a top QB in this league. Point blank, period. No jokes or games about it at all. He literally single-handedly made so many scouts look foolish. They look crazy. Look like they making no sense whatsoever, bro. No sense whatsoever. None. Man, oh man. I just want to see how the Steelers is going to counter something. It's always a tough game between them two. Division rivals. That AFC North that's grown man football up there. AFC North is grown men football, okay? They're going to bring it to you, point blank, period. Tough, cold. Man, they bring the lumber, bruh. They hit you, run through you. This style of football is nasty, bruh. I'm just wondering what happens. I want to see what Russell Wilson going to look like, okay? under these lights, baby. So let me tell you something. Ravens defense ain't no game, man. Ain't no game at all. They got guys that can come off the edge. You know, secondary's decent as well. Man, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a goodie. A straight goodie. You know what I'm saying? Man, oh, man. Please give the stream a thumbs up wherever you're watching me from. All right? Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so when I post content, you'll be in the know. You know what I'm saying? Man, Derrick Henry's also a monster as well for them Ravens. Boy, I don't know how that happened. How did they let the Ravens get King Henry? Lord. Goodness gracious, man. Ravens running rock first overall in the league, bro. Derrick Henry. You couldn't put a more perfect match than Derrick Henry with the Ravens, bro. His running style, how he handles defenders, bro. That's Ravens football, bro. That's Ravens football. Just absolutely running through you, destroy you. You know what I'm saying? My only question about these Ravens is these wide receivers, bro. They're going to get locked up tonight. But they got Mark Andrews, too. Mark Andrews is a really good tight end. Really good tight end in this league. And he's been really good for some years. I also like the Ravens offensive line. They took, what was that guy's name? The center, Linderbaum. I remember the year he came out, too. I wanted the Jets to draft him bad. This was before we got Tippmann. I wanted the Jets to take him bad. Our offensive line was suspect. All right, Ravens getting ready to kick off. Let's go. Ravens kick off to the Steelers. All right. Goes out the back of that end zone. So here we go. Russell Wilson stepping out. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what he can get moving and shaking out here. Woo! Let's go. Let's make something happen, man. Let's make something happen, baby. Let's make something happen. Come on now. 1st and 10. Steelers got the ball from their 20. Okay, he dropped back and hit the tight end, and passes dropped. That's them playoff jitters. He didn't get smacked. He heard some footsteps. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? You hearing them noises. Come on now. You got to get it together. Come on. 2nd and 10. It was a real easy play. The guy dropped. Russell drops back again. Okay. He hit the other tight end. O.D. Washington. That's what I'm talking about. He's actually pretty good too. We played them this year. He was putting in some work. He's just short of a first down, though. It was a catch for 9 yards. Let's go. 3rd and inches. They put Justin Fields in the game right now. It's a package. Come on now. Russell Wilson is out the game. I'm going to come to the Savages in the chat in a second. Okay. Hand the ball off, and it's a first down for the Steelers. We end in the poll right now. It's a first down for the Steelers. Okay. B. Alley, salutes to you. Good to see you in the building. Says, go Jets. That's what listen. Go Jets, man. It's a strange time. We're going to be there, though, B. Don't worry. We're going to be there, man. We're going to be there. You know, we're going to get it together, hopefully, this offseason, and then we'll return next season, and hopefully we'll be watching their wild card game next season. Steelers got that first down, though. Their drive is continuing. Come on now. Russell Wilson, letting go. Whoa. Come on now. Incomplete, man. 2nd and 10 for the Steelers. 2nd and 10 for the Steelers. Who will win this game? All right. 100% of the Savages, 100% say the Ravens. So everybody's taking the Ravens. Okay. All right. Man. I'll come right back to the chat in a second. Steelers on 2nd and 10. Trying to get down this field, man. Right now. Russell Wilson handing the ball off. You know that boy Najee going to run. Ooh. First contact, but he kept fighting, though. He got about 4 or 5 yards right there. Najee Harris is a tough back, man. He is a tough back. B says, I hope so. Almost 40 years for me. They've been a joke. Man. The Jets haven't been to the playoffs, I think, since 2009. I think we have the longest playoff drought in like modern day sports, I think. I think that's a stat. It's rough. We ain't been to the playoffs in like 10 plus years. Jets are bad. 3rd and 6. Russell Wilson drops back. What he's looking, boy. That Ravens defense is everywhere, though. Russell Wilson escapes a sack. He almost broke another one, but went down right at the line of scrimmage. Van Noy had him. Steelers are going to punt. Wow. Man, oh, man. Whew. Ravens defense came up. If he would have hit that running back to the right, he might have had some space to make something happen. But that pocket started to collapse, and he was just trying to get up out of there. B says, true story. Yeah, man. It's bad, man. It's bad. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's a face mask, though, maybe. The punt was bobbled, dropped. He picked it up, right? Came out of the end zone with it and was brought down. I think he got brought down on like the 7-yard line or something. Ooh, that was nasty. I'm telling you, the playoffs, it spooks people, man. Sims hit him in his hands and his face mask. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's happening. Yeah, you know, the Jets, we're going to get it together. We're going to get it together, man. I know there's a lot of talk about different things, and it's a rough time right now. Being a Jets fan is rough, bro. The team, this season was so disappointing. Just beyond disappointing. I don't even know what to say about it. It just seems like a blur. Like I woke up and it was just a bad dream that just didn't end. B says Chargers played like trash today. They did. They got spanked. 32 to 12, I think it is. I mean, the Texans are a really good football team, though. Really good football team. But you know, the Chargers got some ways to go. Excuse me. They got some ways to go. But I tell you what, their quarterback is phenomenal. That guy is unbelievable. Okay, I like him a lot, but they didn't. I don't know. They just, you know, they got to put some things together, man. They got to put some things together. But they got the QB in place, and they can build around him or continue to build around him. Excuse me, and continue to put themselves in good situations. They also got a good wide receiver. I keep forgetting that guy's the kid. I don't want to call him a kid, but he is young. The young guy's name. Yeah, man. Putting things together, bruh. And they gonna make some things happen. I'll tell you what. You know. But the Chargers, they got a QB, bruh. They got a QB, that's for sure. They got a QB. That is for sure. They got their guy. Man. Johnston, that's his name, Quentin Johnston. I think Quentin Johnston is pretty good. I think he's pretty good, bro. And, of course, Herbert, their QB. Really good quarterback in this league. Really good. I remember the scouting reports on him, too. There was a lot of people that was like, we're not sold. You know, he's coming out. He's a little small. All these other things that people were saying. Bruh. Took care of business. Hands a little small. This, and that. He doesn't have the pedigree. That definitely was a face mask they should have called. Oh, his hands are a little small. Man, that dude is a beast. Okay, Ravens hand the ball off early. They back gets about 3-4 yards there. Yeah, they'll get some things together, man. Chargers are still trying to, they'll get it rolling. B says Chargers need receivers with hands. Mr. Harbaugh will change that. Yeah, Harbaugh being there too. That guy is a phenomenal coach. They're going to get it together over there. They're going to really start building and get it rolling. Flag out. Penalty on the Ravens. Penalty on the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? It's a false start on the Ravens. Woo. False start on Ronnie Staley. Man. But I tell you what, there's been a lot of questions. The Chargers in the playoffs have always been kind of suspect. They've been suspect for years in the playoffs, though. Been suspect. Even when they got to they got there and had great records, like just couldn't close things out and get it done. 2nd and 10. We're going to come back to the chat in just a second. 2nd and 10 for the Ravens. They're trying to put something together. Play action pass. Lamar Jackson finds his guy. It's caught, and he probably got about 8 yards on that. 8 yards on that one, I think. Okay, so it's third down for the Ravens. Got the ball to Likely. Likely, I remember, man, when he came out in the draft, really solid tight end in this league now, too. Likely is really good. B says, who is Woody Johnson going to hire for coach this time? Your guess is as good as mine. Everybody and their mama is interviewing. And I kind of like that. 1 second. 3rd and 2. Ravens is trying to get this first down, keep their drive alive. Okay. Oh, it's a QB keeper. Lamar Jackson shaking boots. He going to get that first down. That man did a crazy cut inside. He went, and went right inside and got a first down. It's the magic of Lamar Jackson, baby. It's the magic of Lamar Jackson. Look at this. He took the safety. Shook you. Man, oh, man. That's that juke stick. That's that juke. You know how you play Madden? You just, what I'm saying? Back in the days, you just hit the, and he just juke. That's that Madden juke right there. First down for the Ravens. It's a motion. Okay. Lamar Jackson, play action again. He's on the keeper. He's trying to take off, but he got sacked. I like that. That Steelers defensive line is playing very disciplined, bruh. Very disciplined. Unlike the Jets, the Steelers have discipline. A Jets defensive front sometimes gets a little nasty. Okay, they just want to do whatever. This Steelers defensive front stayed, very disciplined on that one. B, I honestly don't know who Woody Johnson is going to hire. There's been some really quality candidates that have come in. I know that they have guys like Brian Flores is going to come in. Of course, Vrabel has come in. QB keeper again for Lamar Jackson. They doing options and he's keeping them. They've had Mike Vrabel come in, but Mike Vrabel I think is going to be the next Patriots head coach. They just fired Gerard Mayo. I know that they looked at Pep Johnson and Byron Leftwich. He does it again, bruh, on 3rd and 1. Another keeper, first down. It's all Lamar at this point. It's all Lamar at this point. All Lamar. It's all Lamar. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be the Jets' next head coach. I know Rex has come in. There's been a host of other guys that have come in and done. Spagnuolo, I think, was just yesterday. They had him in as well. Man, they've had so many guys coming in. But really, Lamar Jackson running to the outside. He gets thrown, and it's a flag on the Steelers? It's a flag on the Steelers. Lamar Jackson, I don't know if he touched him when he was out of bounds, though. Did they pick it up? Okay, he was in bounds when he brought him down. Okay. So, okay. They picked up the flag. I was about to say, he was in bounds when he got touched. He's in bounds when he started bringing him down. So a second and six for the Ravens. It's been all Lamar. Lamar finds Andrews. Yep. Lamar finds Andrews for a first down. This Ravens offense is keeping things moving, okay? But yeah, the Jets head coaching situation right now, man, I'm really interested to see who's going to end up being the general manager. I know the Jets have had Dimitroff into the building. There's been a host of other guys. Who was the Dimitroff? Then they had the Titans old general manager come into the building. It's been a bunch of people that have come in, but I really don't understand why the Jets have. They handed off to King Henry. Whoo, bruh, first down. He ran for like 14 yards on that one. That dude is gigantic. He just be running. All you just see is just this tall thing moving fast, man. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, Linderbaum is too good. Too good. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's going to end up being the Jets head coach. I think that, again, Rex has been in. Aaron Glenn has been in as well. They did an interview with him as well. I think he has a real shot to be the Jets' next head coach. Another QB keeper for Lamar Jackson. It's the running back Henry on a trick play here. Direct snap, he took off. He's running people over like crazy. I think that was 33 yards. Bruh, Derrick Henry is unbelievable, bruh. Look at this. Boom, straight to him. Took off. run through tackles. Look at this. Bang, stiff arm you. You can get down. You a buster. Get down on the ground. That's what he told him. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Ravens driving down the field. I'll come back to the chat in a second. Lamar Jackson, play action pass again. Bro, he taking off. He going to throw it out of bounds. Nothing there. B says Henry the truck. That's a fact. Man. But yeah, I know that there's other guys that I would like to see the Jets interview as well. Cliff Kingsbury is one of them. I don't think they brought him in. From what I've heard, this is from what I've heard. I've heard that Ben Johnson and Cliff Kingsbury, and these is rumors that's swirling that I saw on social media being talked about, is that both of them don't want to be interviewed by the Jets. They don't want to have nothing to do with them. So we'll see. They handed it off to a back, couldn't get around the corner. So we'll see if that actually is true. But I think it's strange that Kingsbury and Ben Johnson haven't been brought in for interviews yet. But, we'll see what happens. I'll tell you what, Ray Agnew from the Detroit Lions, their assistant general manager, I hope that the Jets go after him and bring him into the building if he wants to interview for our general manager position. That would be a great acquire. I'll get right back to the chat in a second. It's 3rd and 13 for the Ravens. They're at the 15. Lamar Jackson launches the ball and finds a receiver. Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Whew. Ravens rolling early. Ravens rolling early, baby. Ravens rolling early, baby. Let me get back to the chat. Salutes. Ravens fans, salutes. Okay? They getting going early. B says, do you think Rex can take us to the promised land? Yes, but the thing with Rex is, man, is that I need to know who his offensive coordinator is going to be. Extra point is up for the Ravens, and extra point is good. I need to know who his offensive coordinator is going to be. I need to know, because once I know that will tell me, where we're going to go under him. We all know Rex's Achilles heel is the offensive side of the ball. Salutes, Jack Kenna. I see you. Okay, salutes. I see you and I respect you. Okay, I'm going to come right to your question in a second. I think that Rex is a guy, man. It depends on what the Johnsons want to do. Okay. The Johnsons love Rex Ryan. and I've said I'm gonna continue to like we all. In case y'all don't remember, the Johnsons love Rex Ryan. He's one of the few coaches we have had in like our franchise history where they were fairly like hands off with him, like doing his thing. Like how we just heard about, and again, those are reports. I know these reports is crazy because I've seen and heard reports. That's why I don't always, constantly talk about a lot of these reports that be rolling around, right? But we've all, heard the reports about Woody Johnson coming down and telling the defensive staff bench Tony Adams and just meddling in player personnel stuff with the coaches. They never did that with Rex. I think Rex is a guy that they respect and like enough where they will be hands off as far as letting him do his thing with the team. And so I think that they would love to bring him back, but he's got to have a plan for the offense. And if we're bringing Aaron Rodgers back, that's going to be huge as well. That's a huge, huge question. If Aaron Rodgers wants to come back, and Rex Ryan has made it known, he ain't playing those games that have been played in the past with this football team as far as discipline, no matter who you are, which is something that the Jets need. I'm going to say it again, looking directly at everybody. It's something the Jets need. This New York Jets team lacks discipline. And I'm stunned. I'm stunned because we have so many good veteran players, but we truly lack discipline. You can look at our penalty issues and see that the Jets completely lack discipline as a team. And if Aaron Rodgers is coming back, Rex has to get an offensive coordinator that's going to be able to put that stuff together, man. Because let me tell you something. If if the Johnsons just want to, okay, we'll keep Todd Downing here because Aaron Rodgers is coming back and just Rex just fix the defense, I think they could sell him on that too. He wouldn't have no problem coming in under those conditions. I don't think he really would. But I think that if Rex is going to be here, he's going to have to bring in a guy that's really going to be able to work magic with this offense. He's going to have to bring in some guy. If he brings in some crap OC, or I'm telling you, it's not going to go well. But I think that Aaron Glenn really has a shot to be the next head coach of the New York Jets as well. But Rex is definitely in that mix. And I like Rex. He's not my only guy. He's not the only guy that I want to see be the head coach of the New York Jets, but I like Rex. I really like Mike Vrabel. I really like Ben Johnson, but I don't think Ben Johnson is coming here at all. Give me 1 second. I'll come right back to the chat. Jack Kenna, I see you. I'm going to come right back to you. All right, Russell Wilson, hand it off. We got some trickery. Philly flicker. Oh, Russell Wilson tried to get rid of it, brought it down intelligently because he was going to get cracked, and then he got sacked. Woo! If he would have tried to let that go, he was going to get stripped and smacked, okay? He faked that, brought it down, and took a couple steps forward. Save your life. Save your own life. That's what's important in these days and times. You must save your own life. You know how y'all ever get on a plane and they tell you, hey, they drop the mask and they tell you, hey, before you try to put on anybody else's mask, put on your own. Save your own life. Russell Wilson dropping back, 2nd and 13. Finds a back in the flats. Okay, finds their they're back in the flats, man. Oh my goodness. Save your own life. But salutes, B. Yeah, what are your thoughts, B? Who do you think will be the next head coach of the New York Jets? Let me know. Or who do you want? Jack Kennan says, Joe, it's been a hot minute. As you being a friend, what do you think of the Devontae Adams trade? I like it. I love the trade. I think Devontae Adams is a really good wide receiver. He's one of the best wide receivers we had, in a minute. And Garrett Wilson is phenomenal as well. He's a great wide receiver too. But that addition should have took the Jets over the top. Our offense just can't get it together. Russell Wilson drops back, finds his tight end. Okay. Ferdmuth is pushing, but didn't get a first. Did not get the first down. He stonewalled him right before he got there. He was right at the line. And that Ravens Ravens DB stopped it. That was a darn good play by that Ravens player. Darn good play. Salute, Jack. Yeah, I like the trade. I like Devontae Adams. I think he's great. He's another question mark as well. Steelers punting. He's another question mark as well for the Jets. Who knows if he's coming back? Whoa, Steelers tackle. No flag? Excuse me. No flag? No flag on that? There was no flag on that Steelers player tackling the Ravens guy, calling it for a fair catch for no reason? There's no flag there? Okay. Listen, this is AFC North football, okay? Maybe that's why they letting things fly, okay? They just letting it all go. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I love the trade. I think Devontae Adams is a really good player. I think he's really good. But we'll see if he returns next year. He's a question mark too, because he's made it clear that his return is going to depend on a lot of different things. And one of those things is, of course, the organization, the coach, whoever they have come in. And another big thing is Aaron Rodgers coming back, right? That's huge as well. So we'll see, man. We will see. I know there's some things going on with his contract. We'll see if they can work that out too. Look, it's a lot of questions up in the air. A lot of it's going to depend on, again, Aaron Rodgers coming back and his contract is. Man, his situation is going to be crazy. The Jets owe him like 20-something mil, 25 million, I think it is. It's quite a bit. And then the next season is quite a bit as well. But if the Jets do decide to move on from Aaron Rodgers, or if he's done, if they schedule him as a post June 1 cut, then they get to split that up in 2 years. If not, then I think it all hits in like 1 year, and that's bad business for the Jets. It would crush us. But we got a lot of questions as well with other guys' contracts. Sauce's contract is coming up. There's been rumors that Garrett Wilson doesn't want to be a Jet anymore and is going to go into the offseason and request a trade. Like, there is so many things going on with the New York Jets going into this offseason. It is crazy. The Jets could come out of the offseason without Devontae Adams and without Garrett Wilson. That would be, oh, my Lord. That would be disastrous. If that was to happen, if that was to happen to the New York Jets, which that would be very Jet-like, but if that was to happen to the New York Jets, that would be disastrous. So, okay, Ravens actually get a penalty for a guy going out of bounds and then coming back. Steelers get a penalty for a guy going out of bounds and coming back and being the first to touch the ball. So that's a 5-yard penalty against the Steelers. Ravens get the ball. I'm still shocked that he didn't get didn't get a flag for that tackle. But yeah, Jack, so that's what I think about that. It's a lot going on with the Jets. We got to get it together, bro. We got to get it together. Okay. First and 10, Ravens at the 20. Lamar Jackson handing the ball off this time. Handing the ball off. All right. He might have got 1 yard, King Henry. Jack Kenneth says the Raiders are going all in on Ben Johnson. Brady is having an impact. I'm very sad that PG not coming back. It's a complete rebuild here. Yeah, Jack, what are your thoughts about Antonio Pierce getting fired? What are your thoughts about that as a Raiders fan, excuse me? Do you think he deserved that? I mean, he got 1 full year and then he was gone, man. That's kind of crazy. 2nd and 9, Lamar Jackson dropping back. He lets go. He finds a receiver. I want to say it's about 5 yards. Okay. It's 3rd down now. 3rd down for the Ravens. Jack says, honestly, I thought DA and AR would go to the Raiders. Yeah. Not happening. Raiders said Jack Kenneth also said the Raiders also looking at Saleh. Did the New York Jets overreact in his firing? Yes and no. Lamar Jackson dropping back on 3rd and 4th and finds likely, excuse me, with an unbelievable catch. Isaiah Likely, young man. That was a heck of a catch by him, bruh. Oh, my goodness. Coming across the middle, He knows what's up. Boom. Went up and got it. Came down with it in one hand. He's got to put it away. But this young man is playing pretty well. Pretty well so far. Okay. Let's go. Lamar Jackson showing trust. Yeah. Jack Hennis, some people think that that the Jets overreacted in firing Saleh, but there was a lot of issues with Robert Saleh. You can go 50-50 either way. I look at it, I go, I mean, the team was coming out slow. They were coming out lethargic. They were playing very sloppy. There was a lot of issues on here, especially the penalty issues just continued and even got even worse this year. I don't know. And a lot of the stuff that happened in the offseason, too, that kind of set this situation up, where a lot of people felt like the New York Jets were very lax this offseason, and that's what kind of caused these issues. Lamar Jackson dropping back on 2nd and 8. He throws. He finds a back that took a loss here. Man. Man, oh, man. So, but Robert Saleh's not a bad coach. He's not a bad coach. Not a bad head coach, but he's got to put some things together. His time management was always bad with the Jets. The penalties was always bad. Disciplining players for their issues was bad too. He was bad at that. So he's got to clean some things up. But his defense pretty much every year except the first year, because they were still trying to fix the defense and get more guys in to run his scheme. But after that, the defense was phenomenal under him for the most. Our defense last year was unbelievable. If we would have just had some type of offensive production last season, the Jets would have easily have made the playoffs. I think what was that? The year before that, when it was Zach Wilson and Mike White, the Jets had 6 games. If they would have won one of the 6 games to make the playoffs, if they would have won one out of the 6 games that we played to end the season, we would have made the playoffs. And they went 0-6. Couldn't win a game. And the defense was playing crazy good. Last year's defense was good too, but again, Aaron Rodgers went down and there was no offensive production. But that defense was unbelievable. We beat Philadelphia. We beat the Eagles last year. The Jets beat the Eagles last year, and the Jets defense was all over Hurts, all over Jalen Hurts, shutting things down. But offense just couldn't get it together. And then this year we get Aaron Rodgers back. We thinking everything's smooth, and it just didn't happen. Jack Kennis says, does the New York Jets restructure Davante Adams' contract? I think they'll restructure it if he wants to come back, but there has to be, from his side as well, he has to want to come back too. Because as you know, he just left there. He didn't feel like you guys were going to be winners. That's one of the reasons why he said he wanted to leave. If he doesn't have it together and can't, get it rolling here, then, if he doesn't want to come back, if Aaron Rodgers isn't here, if he doesn't like the coaching staff, then there's going to be a lot of issues, a lot of issues here. So they've got to figure out what's going to be happening with him going forward. I would love to see Davante Adams brought back, though. I would absolutely love it. I would love it. I would love to see him brought back because he's good. And again, with whatever is going to happen with Garrett Wilson, right? Whatever is going to happen with Garrett Wilson, which I hope he wants to continue to be a New York Jet. I hope the Jets are able to get him, get his contract done and keep him a Jet for years to come. The last thing you want to lose is Garrett Wilson and then turn around and Davante Adams don't want to be here either. It's like, wow. Then who do you have? Xavier Gibson? Like, you don't have anybody. Allen Lazard is probably on his way out of here too, for those of you that may not know. Lamar Jackson drops back, finds a receiver on 3rd and 12, but he didn't get to that first down mark. It looked like he was at least 8-9 yards short. So, Jack Kennis says it was sabotage, LBJ, on Antonio Pierce. Not given a chance, but Tom Brady runs the show now. Okay. We'll see. We will see, man. Because I thought Antonio Pierce was really going to, turn you folks around. And I mean, of course, it was a rough year. They didn't, that quarterback situation, a lot of things moving and shaking there, losing Devontae Adams, a lot of things going on, right? They're trying to figure things out. Ravens punt. But man, I did not expect him to get fired. Him getting fired after, I think, again, this was his first full year is crazy. Lil Balloon, I see you in the building. Salutes. He says, "Yer." He says, "I got the Ravens winning everything. They got the king." I hear you. Ravens are a good football team, man. Really good football team. Really, really good football team. So, things moving and shaking. Yeah, man. Derrick Henry is phenomenal. Phenomenal, okay? Lil Balloon, I see you in the building. Keep doing what you do, okay? Doing what you do. Keep putting your content up. Keep handling your business, all right? Jack Kenneth says the trade thing was good for both teams. Yeah, I thought it was good for both teams, man. You guys got some capital. You got to move on from Devontae, of course. He was ready to go. You guys were saying, all right, let's make something happen. And yeah, the Jets Jets did their thing. First and 10 for the Steelers. Salute to you, Christopher Cancel. Good to see you in the building. Give me 1 second. All right, because the Steelers are about to try to make something happen. They hand the ball off here to that boy Najee. He pushes forward for about 5 yards there. All right, let's go. Christopher says, "Hey, Joe, how are you? Please tell me you're okay. Are you in a safe location?" Yeah. I know there's a lot of things moving and shaking right now in California. Wildfires are going crazy right now. My thoughts and prayers go out to everybody. Again, condolences to anyone that's lost somebody, but everything's good. But there, are many here in California that have lost, things. And not just like, super, super duper rich people that live up in like, the Hollywood Hills. There's a lot of places, what is the name? Altadena, where it's a lot of, older people that have been there for years. Altadena, Pasadena. There's some other places around there, that are feeling the effects of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So please, send your thoughts and your prayers and their way as well. So yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Russell Wilson drops back, hits his tight end. He took a hit, bruh. He took a complete hit right at the first down mark, like right there. Bro, they be fighting 24 hours a day. Christopher Cancel says, "But are you safe? Did you receive an evacuation?" No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm in a good spot. I'm in a good location, so I'm all right. Thank you again. Thank you, for your concern and checking on me, man. I really, really appreciate that, because there's a lot of things going on out here. But no, I'm good. I'm in a good space. But I do know many people that did receive evacuation notices and, had to evacuate. Steelers punt there. All right. Steelers punt. And ball's rolling down the field. It looks like it's going to settle at close to the 15-yard mark. Okay. Yeah, but I'm in a great space, Christopher. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, there's a lot of people going through it in LA. And it's not just like man, he was that close to the first down. It's not just the fire just itself, burning through those hills and burning, people's homes, but it's also the other conditions that are coming with it too. The smoke, all the stuff in the air that's, hitting people too. A lot of people having breathing issues, especially a lot of, older people and things like that. So it's a lot of things moving and shaking, man. A lot of things moving and shaking. So I'm just hoping, everyone's, remains safe. But, your boy's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. But again, my thoughts are with everyone that is dealing with that stuff. And again, I know everybody, or I know some people that have, had to make moves and get out of there, that did have evacuation notices, that did have to, move on out of their situations. So it's rough, man. It's really, really rough. It's a crazy time like this. And I always say this, but I'm telling y'all, bro, this world is so crazy. Like everything is it just seems like everything's happening, like, you got, and again, I'm not a not an economic channel, but what's going on in the economy and inflation, and people are struggling, and you're seeing homelessness go up. I don't know if y'all have seen it. Maybe I'm the only person that sees it, but I noticed that when I'm out and about, maybe going to Walmart, going here, going there, I'm seeing a lot of people that are homeless, and these aren't like regular old people. It's a lot of things happening, so we'll see. And then you got these fires. It's crazy. It's completely crazy. Lil Balloon says prayers for all my people prayers for all my people in LA going through that. Life's a GTA server at this point. Yeah. Jack Kenneth says the Jets are in the same boat as my Raiders needing that next QB. Sucks. Yep. B says I'm out, Joe. Be safe. Go Jets. Salutes, man. Thank you for being here. You be safe as well, man. Jack Kenneth says good to go. Good night, my friend. Good night, man. Good night. Good night. Good night. Go enjoy yourselves. Yeah, but there's a lot of things, going on, man. And it seems to all be happening at once. And it's crazy. The world is crazy. All right. Man. It is crazy. It's wild. But those fires are cooking, okay? And it's just wild to see so many things going on. And it's just burning and burning and burning. People losing their homes and all kinds of stuff. Again, my thoughts and prayers are out to everybody, Man. Yep. Ravens got the ball back, and they're trying to put together a drive and get down the field once again, man. Ravens have been cooking offensively. It's 2nd and 9 now. 2nd and 9. All right, they're trying to find their way. Lamar Jackson dropping back. Lamar Jackson stayed patient and took off again. He's keeping the ball. He got down close to the 1st-yard marker. He might be like a couple inches short. Man. Lamar has had so many opportunities. He's just running. He's just taking off running. He's not gonna not take the opportunity. He's gonna make it happen immediately. Again, he might be some inches short here on this run. Yep, 3rd and inches. And they lined up. Tush push. 1st down Ravens. This Steelers offense has they've got to rally. They've got to answer, man. They've got to answer. It's the 2nd quarter, 10 minutes left. The last thing you want to do is go into, the locker room down 14 or 21 if the Ravens get the ball back once again. You got to make something happen here. You got to make something happen. You got to. Got to do something here. Like, come on, man. Come on. Lamar Jackson handing the ball off to King Henry. He's taking off. Goodness gracious. That man ran for like 9 yards. He just takes off when he's given the football. Boom. He hits the hole, takes off, and gets rolling. He don't play at all, bro. Bang. Man. This is just crazy, bro. Derrick Henry, bro. Jeez Louise. Already got 6 rushes for over 60 yards. Lamar Jackson with another keeper on the option. And he keeps his feet moving. He might have got a yard out of that when could have been brought down in the backfield. Bro, he don't stop. He don't stop, bro. He don't stop. He does not stop, bro. He does not stop. Jeez, he does not stop, bro. Lamar Jackson keeps his feet moving, bro. Man. Here we go. Oh, they hand the ball off to Henry again, and he gets the 1st down on 3rd and inches. The Ravens are just bludgeoning the Steelers right now. The Steelers got to find some type of momentum. They have to find some type of momentum here. You've got to get something going. Don't get put to sleep in this game. Man. Come on now. Come on now. Lamar Jackson, 1st and 10. Ravens trying to move down the field here on the 38-yard line. They hand the ball off to Henry again. He goes right, cuts back, gets about 2 to 3 yards there. Man. Man, oh man. This Ravens running game is just this Ravens running game is tough, bruh. This Ravens running game will cook you. It will absolutely cook you. Come on now. 2nd and 8. Steelers offsides, it looks like. Oh, we got a false start on Ronnie Stanley. Oh. Wow. False start on Ronnie Stanley. I'm shocked. I am shocked right there. It is now. That is big. That is big for this Steelers defense, man. Because now it's 2nd and 13. Lamar Jackson dropping back. Lamar Jackson looking. Lamar Jackson gets away from a tackle. Lamar Jackson taking off. Lamar Jackson gets a first down. He's got more yards and goes down. It's a flag down, though. This Steelers defense is trying its best, bruh. This Steelers defense is trying its best. And it's holding. The flag was holding on the Steelers. Good Lord. Good Lord. And he was indeed holding the entire time. Oh, Lamar Jackson took a shot in the back as well. Woo. Man, I'll come to the Savages in just a second. Lamar Jackson, they moving and shaking. Okay. Lamar rolling to the right, gets out of bounds. He might have got a yard on that run. Christopher Cancer says, how's the air quality where you live? Hopefully it's good. Also, do you think Coach Tomlin needs to bench Wilson? The air quality is fine where I'm at. The fires are a bit away from me, so my air quality is good. But again, I know people, of course, where the fires are really close to, and that air quality down there is rough. A lot of people are dealing with it right now. Well, but it's a bit of a ways away from me, so I'm good. I'm really good. The air quality is solid here. But man, you got all that stuff in the air from everything that's burning, ash, all kinds of things. Another option where Lamar Jackson keeps the ball and he gets to move easily and gets a first down. Man, this option is tearing up this Steelers defense. They don't know how to deal with it. Boom. He faked the handoff to Henry and took off, and it was just wide open. Wow. TJ Watt went for Henry. Jeez. So deadly. They hand the ball off to Henry again. He runs for about 4 to 5 yards. Christopher Cancel says, also, do you think Coach Tomlin needs to bench Wilson? I don't know. It's rough to say because the Steelers are struggling right now. They're struggling to find some tempo offensively. I don't think you can blame that on Russell Wilson. If anything, they'll sit him. They'll give him, another series before the half. But pulling him right now, I don't think is going to do anything. The Steelers are struggling to kind of run the ball as well. You look at the Ravens, they're getting yardage. A lot of this is out of that option as well. But King Henry, like this run right here that he's on right now, bruh, he ran for some yards. He just ran for a whole heap of yards. A pitch going to the left, broke up, turned up the field, and got rolling. The Steelers defense is struggling to stop the Ravens running game. Man, bang. He hit the hole, boom, took off. Bruh, he ran for a good 15 plus. Jeez. Running straight down here. Now it's 1st and goal for the Ravens. They hand the ball off again to Henry. He's running through people. He's running through people. Touchdown Ravens, bruh. I'm telling you. Every play, they are running the ball effectively. They are running the ball effectively, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. The Steelers cannot stop them. What a run by Henry. Boom, hits the hole, bang, boom, takes on one tackler, another one, whatever, touchdown. Bruh. And this Ravens offensive line is just, they are just beating the crap out of the Steelers defensive front. Extra point up and good. Man. Man, oh man. This is the Steelers are struggling, which I get it. Like these QB options, these keepers, they are so confused with how to deal with this situation. They do not know how to deal with that situation. Lamar Jackson, boom, then he'll keep it, take off, run for 5, 6, 7 yards. Then boom, he'll keep it again, run for another 10, and boom, he'll actually hand the ball off to King Henry. It's like, bro, they can't stop. They can't stop it. It's tough to stop. It's tough to stop, bro. I get it. Man, oh man. Christopher Cancel says, "Do you think the Steelers have injuries? Could that be the cause of their struggles?" It's the Ravens. The Ravens are a really good football team. The Ravens are a really good football team. They're struggling because it's Lamar Jackson. You know, everybody struggles against Lamar Jackson. No way out of it. Okay? No way out of it. No way. You know? So, no, they're struggling because it's Lamar Jackson, and the Ravens are seeing, hey, you know, we've identified some things that they're struggling with. They can't stop this. They ran like the same thing like 3 or 4 times to start the game, and the Steelers don't have any answer for it. You look at TJ Watt. TJ Watt he's tackling Henry, and Lamar Jackson's taking off with the ball. Like, what in the like they can't stop it. It's tough. It's tough, especially when they have such great synergy. You can see Lamar Jackson is at the last second pulling the ball back and taking off with it. And then when he's not doing that, do you want to take a chance? Do you want to take a chance to just go after Lamar Jackson thinking he's going to keep it? And then Henry, look, every time Derrick Henry touches the ball, he's running for 4, 5, 6 yards, if not way more than that, right? He just hit a 15-plus yard run to get him the 1st and goal, and then took on 2 tacklers and went into the end zone. They're struggling to stop this. Christopher Cancel says, I asked because the Steelers always put up a fight against them. You're right. This is usually like a back and forth, a nasty match. Usually it's something like, 7-3. That's how the game ends, 7-3. 7-10. That's usually how they end up fighting. But it's a different day. The Steelers offense needs to wake up, man. It's got to wake up. It's got to wake up. That's the big issue. Steelers defense is struggling right now, but the Steelers offense has got to wake up. All right. Steelers get the kickoff here. He's bringing a return, trying to figure out what he can do here. He might have got close to the 30-yard line there. No, but I feel you, Christopher, because I'm looking around like, man, they've got to get it moving, bro. They got to get it moving. Man, you got to put something together. The Steelers have got to pick up. The energy's got to pick up. They got to fight. They've got to fight, bro. Come on now. 1st and 10. Russell Wilson dropping back, finding a guy. Kind of spins around. Probably went down. It might be 4 yards away from a first down, maybe. Christopher Cancel says, Joe, did you see if we play both Ravens and Steelers next year or no? No, I haven't seen, but I can check that out. I know that they were looking at our I was looking at our opponents next year recently. I can't remember. All right, Russell Wilson hits his back. They got a first down there. Man, oh man. You know, we got the future opponents here. I think we do play the Steelers. Oh, my goodness. Russell Wilson dropping back and has to throw the ball out of bounds. Jeez Louise, man. I'm looking at our opponent stuff, and yeah, we do. We do indeed play them as of now. Man. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Because the Jets could look different next year, and so could this team. Steelers hand the ball off on 2nd and 10. Their running back maybe got a yard. Maybe got a yard. Yeah, we play the Steelers next year. And we do play the Ravens as well, and the Bengals, and the Saints. So we got some teams. We'll see how they come back next season. You know, this Ravens team is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man, it is so crazy. Man. Man, oh man. Christopher Cancel says, oh, I have a strong feeling we're going to be different. Much worse. Oh, man. I've heard some Jets fans. I've spoken to some Jets fans that feel like the Jets are going to be way worse next year than they were this year, which is, I don't even want to say what I'm thinking because I don't want to jinx it, but man, that would be brutal. That would be completely brutal. Russell Wilson dropping back here. Russell Wilson letting go from the pocket. Oh, what a big catch. What a big catch by his wide receiver down the field. That was a long throw. Pickens with the catch, but there's a flag down. There's a flag. Wow. Offensive pass interference on Pickens. Wow. That is crazy. He did push Marlon Humphrey. He did. 2 hands and he pushed him. Wow. Man, now it's 3rd and 18. What a dagger to the heart. What a dagger to the heart right there. You think, okay, we're getting some mojo together. Nope, big penalty. Now it's 3rd and 18. Way behind the marker. Now you got to put something together. Russell Wilson lets it go. And he gets brought down well short of the first down. Man. That flag hurt them a lot. That flag hurt them a lot. Man. Man, oh man. Christopher Cancel says, by the way, say hi to Lil Balloon and Venom G's for you. Okay. Christopher Cancel says, why do I have a feeling every time a good play happens, a flag always pops out? Yeah. Steelers just can't. There's nothing. There's no momentum coming from them. You know? There's no momentum. This Ravens defense has stepped up. This Ravens defense is putting things together. Man, but this Steelers offense is just it's not alive. It is not alive. Like where's the push? Where's the fight? Where's the hey, what's going on with Najee Harris? Like can we get him the football? Like what's going on here? Like where's the Steelers run game at? Like that's my big question. Where's the Steelers running game? You know what I'm saying? They've only ran for 20 yards so far this game. 20. You know the Ravens have rushed for 156 yards. Derrick Henry has 92 yards and a touchdown right now. If they keep handing him the ball, he could easily have over 100 yards before the half. Lamar Jackson got 64 by himself. The Steelers got to get it rolling, man. The Steelers have got to – I need to see something because right now they're just getting pushed around. That's all that's happening. They're getting pushed around on the field. That's it, which is crazy. Because this is the AFC North, you know? It's that AFC North matchup. That's what this is, you know? So, we shall see, man. They've got to start fighting, man. Put up something. Do something. Right now, the Steelers is just laying there. No life, just lifeless. And then you think you got something, and the flag takes away the big play. So it's like, okay, well, you got nothing. Steelers about to punt here on 4th and 9. Ravens are going to get the ball back with a little bit under 2 minutes. Oh, man. Caught and downed at the 11-yard line by the Ravens. Man. Jeez, LeWay. Man. Man. Here we go again. We're going to see if this Steelers defense is going to be able to stop anything. Jeez. Here we go. They hand the ball off again to Henry, and he's taken off. Oh, whew. Man, he got around that outside to the left. I thought he was going to break something, but he got tackled and brought down. Good tackle. Good tackle. Good Lord, man. Goodness gracious. Bro, Derrick Henry, when he get rolling, head full of steam, baby, look out. Look out. You about to pay the price. Man, we got some motion. They hand the ball off to Henry again. Derrick Henry looked like he ran for about 4 or 5 yards there. Man. Pittsburgh takes a timeout with 1:08 in the first in left before the half, excuse me. Man. They better hope the Steelers defense better hope they can get a stop here and try to get the ball back and get some type of momentum before the half, bro. If you go into the half like this, man, you're going to have to come out and really get things together and make some mad adjustments. That's what needs to happen. They need to make some crazy adjustments in this upcoming half, man. You cannot be out here looking like that. Because they're not even fighting right now. They're just like standing there, just getting punched in the mouth. And it's tough. I know that it seems like Watt he just wants to make sure that Derrick Henry, you know, doesn't get going. But Lamar Jackson is just having his way. Like his little QB keeper runs is really keeping the Ravens' drives alive. He's the guy picking up the first downs with his feet. And then when comes time for Henry, that's when it just gets downright nasty, man. Just downright nasty. Downright nasty. So they got to do something, man. Steelers got to show some signs of life, bro. Some signs of life. Christopher Cancel says the Steelers are playing exactly how we played against the Cardinals and the Bills. Oh, Christopher, you are speaking some facts, man. Let me tell you something. Those games were so horrible. Those games were horrible, man, for the Jets. That Bills game where they would hand the ball off and there'd be nobody there for like 10 yards from the Jets defense, that was so embarrassing to watch. We were just getting ran all over in that game. And that Cardinals game was exactly the same. Just embarrassing, bro. We made Kyler Murray, and Kyler Murray's a good quarterback, but we made Kyler Murray look like he was, bro, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady all rolled into one. Like, he looked ridiculous in that game. He just walked in and had a day against us. Man, just had a day. Okay? Had a complete day. Just insane. Third and two for the Ravens. We're going to come back to the chat in just a second. 3rd and 2. Lamar Jackson drops back. Lamar Jackson hits Bateman, Man, the clock continues to roll here. They're going in a hurry up. Lamar Jackson dropping back. Lamar Jackson looking. Lamar Jackson launches the ball down the field and finds a receiver. Aguilar gets to the 50. Man. Woo! This Pittsburgh defense is getting scorched. It is getting scorched. Christopher Cancel says, what upsets me about the Bills game was when we went for the 2-point conversion rather than go for the extra point. Yeah. That's coaching, man. The Jets, and I know that Jeff Albridge said that he was going to interview for the New York Jets head coaching position sometime like next week or something. But some of the things that we saw from Jeff Albridge this season is just like, bro, what in the world is going on with you? Like, I mean, there were so many just horrible game management stuff, just not understanding, the rules, leaving so much time on the field. That's how we lost the first game against the Dolphins. He could have just drained the clock. He did not do that. Left them with too much time. They came back and got a score. Man, Lamar Jackson with another really nice throw to their wide receiver. Man, wrestling match for the ball here. They stopped the clock anyway, though. Timeout by Baltimore. Jeez, they setting up to try to set up a field goal. Yeah, but there was a lot of time management issues this past season with the New York Jets that just sent me through the moon, man. Just sent me through the moon. I mean, some of the things that we saw from Albridge and this staff this season was just absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. That Jacksonville game, he almost did it again in that Jacksonville game. We had a chance against Jacksonville to drain the clock in the 4th, kick a field goal, and the game would have been over. And instead, he decided to run it in for a touchdown and give Jacksonville a chance to get the ball back, drive down, score a touchdown, get a 2-point conversion, and win the game. That's what he did. Jeff Albridge did that. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? We literally had the ball. We had the ball at, I think, like the 1 or 2 yard line or something. All he had to do was kneel the ball, let the clock drain out. They didn't have enough timeouts. It's just insanity. Lamar Jackson dropping back. Lamar Jackson steps up. Lamar Jackson finds Andrews, who's running towards the sideline, who will get out of bounds. What a gain. This Steelers defense is getting cooked. They are getting cooked. Man. When anything that Lamar Jackson does, you can tell these Steelers linebackers are terrified. Man. Jeez Louise. Lamar Jackson moving near the 25-yard line. He drops back. Lamar Jackson lets it go. Lamar Jackson finds likely stiffed a Steeler and literally stiffed him and slung him to the ground. And the Ravens are going to clock it at the 6-yard line. Wow. What is going on with the Steelers? They look completely just lethargic. They look so lethargic. I'll come back to the chat in just a second. Salutes, Christopher Cancel. I see you. Ravens lining up right now at the 5-yard line, excuse me. Lamar Jackson drops back. Somebody called a timeout. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. Pittsburgh calls a timeout here. Good Lord. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Christopher Cancel says, you sure it was coaching? Sounds like it was an A-Rod move to go to the 2-point conversion, which was ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know if that was A-Rod's move to go to a 2-point conversion. But I'll tell you what, a lot of what we saw, the issues that we saw this year was absolutely coaching. The penalties, the lack of holding players accountable, the play calls, the lack of defensive adjustments this year. Good gracious, was coaching. And, this was after Sulla got fired. We saw Albrecht get exposed in many of those things. 2nd and goal, Lamar Jackson drops back. Lamar Jackson trying to look for somebody here. He better not get sacked. I know that. He lets go, finds a receiver, and touchdown Ravens. Bruh, there is nothing the Steelers can do, bro. There's nothing the Steelers can do, bro. There's nothing the Steelers can do, bro. Bruh was spinning back and around and just threw the ball. He literally was just hopscotching in the pocket. Just too elusive, too much, it's nasty. This is nasty, and the Steelers have to step up. The Steelers have to find some way to get something rolling in this second half that they're going to have to come out in. It's insane. He left him with 2 seconds on the clock. Man. Oh, man. Woo. This is crazy. Salute all the savages in the building. Please give the stream a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification. Ravens extra point is up and good. Wow. Bruh, this is so crazy. Lamar Jackson is just, he's too much. Look at how he moves in the pocket. Literally, don't take a sack. He didn't. Here you go. Finds Hill after scrambling for like an hour. Jeez. Lamar just making this look like Madden, bruh. 21-0. Man. Just being Lamar Jackson. Salutes Lil Balloon. He says over under on how many times they zoom in to Lamar's grills. Man, people just mesmerized by the grill. Just mesmerized. You know what I'm saying? Just mesmerized, man. Shweta salutes. Good to see you in the building. Shweta says, hey, Joe, you savage. Thank you. He says, I wish you were streaming a Jets playoff game. So do I. So do I, man. Maybe we fix, everything this offseason. We get the right general manager. We get the right head coach. And they put together a team that we'll see in the playoffs next season. All right? I was talking to a lot of the Savages earlier in this game as the Ravens kicked the ball off here for the last time before the half to the Steelers. And let me tell you, man, the Jets have got to fix a lot of things this offseason. They got to get the right guy in here. Honestly, if they can keep the talent that they have, I think the biggest issue is coaching. Because the New York Jets are, and I'm going to keep saying this, they are so mentally weak, it's insane. I've never seen a veteran team with this much talent on it be as mentally weak as the Jets are. Steelers are down in the football here on 1st and 10. They're going to take it into the half. Man, Russell Wilson and this offense has got to wake up. And this Steelers defense is struggling to stop the run. I mean, struggling to stop the run. Man. Jeez Louise. It is wild. He's Lamar Jackson is just right now is taking over this game, bro. Lamar Jackson is taking over this game. Taking over this game. But yeah, if the Jets can get some things together this season or this offseason, get the right head coach into the building, I think that's going to go a long way. Because if the New York Jets, if this team had any type of, just fight mentality, you would have seen them win a lot more games than they did. It's just one bad thing would happen, and then it would cascade into other bad things happening, and then boom, it would just all break apart, and the team would just explode. There were so many games like that. So many games like that this year where you look at that Pittsburgh Steelers game. Everything was all right, and then boom, mistake, and then we lose. That's how we played them tough, and then we made too many mistakes and we lose. One mistake happens, another one happens, and we're done, So, but a lot of things, the future depends on. There are so many question marks on this Jets team. If Aaron Rodgers comes back, I think the Jets are in a better position than if they go into the mist without him. And that him coming back doesn't mean you can't grab a young quarterback in the first round or whatever round of this upcoming draft, right? That doesn't mean that. I know that there's some people that want to trade for J.J. McCarthy. Okay, cool. You want to do that? Okay, cool. But, man, the fact that we can go into this offseason and possibly lose Devontae Adams, lose Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, and Garrett Wilson, because there's rumors that he don't want to be here either, that would kill the New York Jets. That would really hurt the New York Jets bad. That would hurt the Jets really, really bad if that were to happen. And I don't know, everybody has their own guy. And, whoever you folks think, whoever you think would be the right head coach for the New York Jets, put it in the chat. I want to hear. Savages, please. Give me your thoughts on the guy that you want to be the Jets' next head coach. I know people are talking Ben Johnson. I don't think Ben Johnson is going to come here. I don't. I like Ben Johnson, a lot. I like Ben Johnson. I think he's phenomenal. I don't think that he comes to the New York Jets. I don't. Right? I like Mike Vrabel a lot too. I thought, I'm glad the Jets interviewed him. But that position in New England is open, and I think he will easily and more than likely become the New England Patriots' next head coach, for sure. So that's two off the board. I like Aaron Glenn a lot, not just for what he's done in, Detroit with that defense and they putting things together, but he's a Jet. He understands. Okay? We don't have to explain to him everything. He's coming in understanding what happens. He's coming in understanding what it's like. He's been here, he's played here. He knows. He was great when he was here. He knows what it is. So that would be great. Rex, I think, would be great too. I don't mind bringing Rex Ryan back. Who's your OC though, Rex? Who is your offensive coordinator? That's my big question for you. Who's your offensive coordinator? Tell me now, okay? But, man, I'm telling you right now, we got a grocery raid. Salutes, Tom. Salutes to all the Grassi Posse, y'all in the building. Salutes and respect to y'all. It's always, thank you. Thank you so much. Grassi raid in the building. Thank you so much, Tom. Salutes to all of y'all. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already. We're sitting here watching the Ravens and the Steelers game. It's at halftime right now. For those of you that do not know, I am a Jets content creator, okay? I put out Jets content. I also do live radio shows on this channel as well throughout the week. This is what it looks like when we have a live radio show. I do take live calls. We talk about the Jets mainly, but we also, welcome people that are not Jets fans to call in and talk about the team and also talk about what's going on with their team. So salutes and respect, okay? Salutes and respect to the Grassi Posse coming into the building, all right? Salutes and respect to every last one of y'all. I want to thank you folks, okay? Hit that thumbs up, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're just sitting here chit-chatting, We're just sitting here chit-chatting. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming in, Again, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Hit that thumbs up button as well. Share my stream across your social media with your friends and your family. I appreciate y'all. All right. But yeah, Shweta, listen, man. Aaron Rodgers, it's gonna be a big deal here. Salutes, Christine. Thank you so much with the big donation. Thank you so much, Christine. Says Commanders fan saying hi. Salutes and respect. Thank you. Hello to you. Happy New Year's to everybody, wherever you're from or wherever you're at, And again, I hope everyone's having a great day. I respect every last one of you. Scott, I see you in the building. Glennis Scott says hello, Long Beach. Salutes and respect to you. All right. Yeah, we're sitting here talking, the Aaron Rodgers situation. Shweta, like he's just saying, Shweta salutes Savage. He says, salutes, Tom. Thank you again for raiding, man. Sending me some love. Thank you. I appreciate you, Tom. Thank you. Shweta says, if Aaron Rodgers comes back and we pay him, how do we pay Garrett, Sauce, Brees, AVT, or JJ? That's a great question, Shweta. Here's the deal. Aaron Rodgers has already said that he's willing to take a pay cut. He's willing to take another pay cut here. But we can pay all those guys. You just have to manipulate the cap and stretch that out through different years where you give guys, different numbers to make it happen. Garrett Wilson and Sauce at this point, definitely you're going to have to pay those guys, pretty big money. Garrett Wilson has had 1,000 yards every single year that he's been here, no matter who the quarterback is. That's crazy because our quarterback play outside of, when Aaron Rodgers came back, and Aaron Rodgers, he was okay this year, but before him, trash. Zach Wilson, trash. Okay. Mike White was solid, before he broke his ribs. So it's been up and down quarterback play, and he's been able to, succeed here. But again, Shweta, there's questions with that too, because there's been rumors swirling that Garrett Wilson wants out. There's been rumors swirling that Garrett Wilson will request a trade this offseason. I know you know about that, Shweta. So that's a big question. And again, if Aaron Rodgers doesn't return, we could end up losing Devontae Adams too, because I don't think Devontae Adams is going to want to be here if Aaron Rodgers ain't here. So the Jets are in some real trouble. But if Aaron Rodgers comes back, I think we can pay Garrett Wilson. I think we can pay Sauce Gardner. Breece Hall, I would love to see him stay a Jet, but we got Braylon Allen. We got Isaiah Davis. So those were big acquisitions for a reason. Braylon Allen, we talk about him all the time. That young man is running the ball. Now, Breece Hall is unbelievable, and we know that. But let me tell you something. If, running backs, we know, hey, you can get those in the third round. I would love to keep Breece, but I don't think you have to dramatically overpay him. AVT, I don't think you have to dramatically overpay either. And Jermaine Johnson's coming off of that Achilles, so you got to see what's happening, when he comes back and see what happens going forward with him. So we got some time. AVT, you got to figure out that deal, but I don't think you're going to have to break the bank for him. Salutes to everybody, all the Grassi posse coming into the building, man. We're talking that talk. We're watching Ravens Steelers. Yes, I'm a Jets fan, huge Jets fan, Jets content creator, but the Jets ain't in the playoffs, dog. They're not in the playoffs, okay? They're not in the playoffs, all right? We ain't been in the playoffs in over 10 years, okay? So, we're watching this Ravens Steelers game. We're talking that talk. Lamar Jackson is just taking this thing over right now, and Derrick Henry can't be stopped. Do you know how to stop Derrick Henry? Can you tackle Derrick Henry? That's the big question. Because if you can't, then I don't know how this man is going to get stopped, okay? But, the Steelers need to wake up. The Steelers have got to wake up. But salute to everybody, all of the Grassi posse in the building, okay? Man, salutes, Dolphins fan. He says, hey, keep up the great work with your channel. Salutes, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. He says, I know you're a Jets fan, so you probably didn't like that. But anyways, keep up the great work. Salutes, man. Salutes. Oh, man. I tell you what, there's been a lot of rumors that the Dolphins wanted to fire Mike McDaniels. If y'all do that, and the Jets hire Rex Ryan and bring him in as the offensive coordinator, baby, let me tell you something. I want Mike McDaniels as my offensive coordinator. Right now, he's with, the Fins, and I'm a Jets fan. There's Fins fans out there that watch me, we'll just leave it at that. But I respect the heck out of Mike McDaniel and his offensive play calling. Can't stand him because he's over there, okay? And I am a Jets fan, all right? But I respect him as a coach. Man. Y'all the Fins offensive game plans, whoa. All kinds of motions and all kinds of things happening. Man, I'm watching the game at home, and I'm confused about who has the football. I could only imagine if you were on the field, how confused you would be. Mike McDaniels can put together an offensive game plan like nobody's business. Zadok 23 says, I'm hella sad as a Steelers fans. My boys are disappointing. Yeah, man. The Steelers got to wake up, Zadok. I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know what's happening. Hope Springs Eternal says, do you really want AR to stick around? He had flashes, but was that enough? I absolutely want Aaron Rodgers to stick around. Absolutely. I absolutely want that. And I want that because we don't have anything after him. That's the thing. There's no future quarterback here. Nothing. There's no future quarterback here. There's nothing here after him. Nothing. So I would love to see him come back for at least just a year, maybe 2 more, right? Maybe a year or 2 more, and then we can go on to our young quarterback that we draft behind him or whatever. But I would like that. And the thing is, though, a lot of people talk about a lot of things that's going on with the New York Jets and this football team. Aaron Rodgers was up and down, but Aaron Rodgers, here's the problem with the New York Jets that a lot of people and a lot of fans, I don't hear them talking about at all. The New York Jets were horrific running the football this season. Terrible. We were literally 31st in the league. That sounds crazy, especially, I know we got Savages, we got Jets fans in here. Bree, I see you in the building. They will. I do Jets content. I do radio shows. Going into the season, we talked about it constantly. If everything's falling down around the New York Jets, everything, if things are just out of whack and everything's off the kilters, what exactly will the Jets do to get things rolling and kicking offensively? And we all said, oh, we're just going to run the ball. That's going to be our strong point. We got Tyron Smith. We got Morgan Moses. Our offensive line is fixed. Breece Hall is coming back, ready to go. We got Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis. We going to absolutely just roll you running the football. And then, and then Aaron Rodgers, all he's going to be doing is play action passes, and he's just going to be, a above average game manager. That's all we need him to do. We don't need him to come in and be superstar Aaron Rodgers like he was when he was 24, 25. And we don't need that. We just need him to be above average game manager Aaron Rodgers. Well, the Jets came out and can't run the football. So if you can't run the football effectively, Steelers kicking off to the Ravens here. If you can't run the football effectively, ball goes out the back of the end zone, then you put all the weight of the offense on Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers, he's a good quarterback still, but he's 40. He's not 25-year-old Aaron Rodgers. So we're asking him to drop back and run, and because our offensive line stinks. So he's dropping back, he's getting hit a lot. Now he's getting, happy feet in the pocket, getting skittish because he doesn't want to take a shot. He also played injured a lot as well. He had a knee injury, he had a hamstring injury. He was playing through those things. And I'm not here to make a bunch of excuses for him. Ravens hand the ball off to King Henry on first down. He ran for about 4 yards, 3 or 4 yards there. But the truth is what the truth is. So we put a lot on Aaron Rodgers. And if he was 25-year-old Aaron Rodgers, I think things would be different. He's 40. He can't do the stuff he was doing when he was 25. So Christopher Cancel says Tom Brady did it when he was 40s. Age is just a number. That's not true, Christopher. And I've talked to Jets fans that said just that as well. Well, Tom Brady was getting it done with the Buccaneers. Tom Brady was not asked to do as much, right, in that Buccaneers offense as Aaron Rodgers. The Buccaneers were running the football effectively with Tom Brady. They weren't asking Tom Brady. They hand the ball off to King Henry again, bruh. He is just running anywhere and everywhere. I'm seeing that we're starting Zadok 23. I see that the defense is starting to half like they finished it, okay? I need the Steelers defense to step up at some point, bro. It's like he's getting the ball and he breaks a tackle and then he's running for like 10 yards after that. Here's the deal. You cannot ask, right, a 40-year-old quarterback to come out and just do whatever with no O-line, with not getting protected. You can't ask that. Tyron Smith was terrible this season. He was terrible. And that was the big left tackle free agent acquisition. Remember? We talked about that. He was terrible. The offensive line, that left side, honestly didn't get better until we started starting Olu, who I talked about drafting and wanted to draft from the very beginning. Right? So you getting smacked. You can't run the ball. Bro, what are you... Like, you can't ask a 40-year-old guy to come in and basically be the superstar quarterback he was when he was 25. He's a above-average game manager. Now, Aaron Rodgers made mistakes, absolutely. He threw some stupid interceptions. He did some things that were dumb. But, bro, when you look at a lot of those games, if we would have had somebody else, we would have got blown out. And by the way, Savages, let's talk about it. The Jets' defense this year was trash compared to what we thought it was going to be. Garbage, dumpster juice, caca, poop, yaka, stinky, bums. They played like bums. They couldn't stop the run this season. It was unbelievable. We were stunned. Ravens handed the ball off again. King Henry, he gets brought down. So there was a lot of things going on and a lot of factors to this. And again, Aaron Rodgers holds some responsibility, but Jets fans trying to put everything on him, I think, is a mistake. The fact that the Jets could not run the football this year, which was eye-opening, that was unbelievable because we've always been able to run the ball. When we can't do that, you're making your offense one-dimensional, and you can't block consistently. And we know all we got to do is go around this log of a left tackle that you got, this bum. Easy peasy. So it wasn't all on Aaron Rodgers. I'm just saying it. I'm just say that. Ravens punting after the Steelers get a stop defensively. Okay. Ooh, they punted. I think he downed it at the 2. Whew. They downed it inside the 5-yard line. What a punt by the Ravens. So, yeah. I'm hoping to see what happens. Man, oh, man. Bree salutes. He says, salute Savages coming late to the game, but it's looking like it's going to be just like I thought without Flowers. Yeah. Bree says Tomlin's job might be in danger, not only getting blown out, but the last time the Steelers won a game was December 8th. Yeah. Man, oh, man. There's a lot of things going on. But boy, oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. Hope Springs said Tom had an O-line and a defense. Yep. Yeah. Hope also says, I was shocked when the Jets brought back a 40-year-old QB coming off a season-ending injury and didn't address the O-line. That's the thing they did. They did, Hope. We did address the line, bringing in Tyron Smith, John Simpson, Morgan Moses. They did address the offensive line. It's just that Tyron Smith acquisition it just didn't pan out. It did not pan out. When I tell you he was terrible this season. He was not who we thought we were getting at all. Really, really bad. And there was just a lot of issues. And then when Rodgers was getting hit, and then he got, I'll tell you what, the knee injury, you can track that knee injury back to the game we played against the Vikings. There was a hit in the game. I forgot the quarter, but he got hit, tagged, right? He got his legs cut out, and then a guy hit him, and they bent him backwards with his knee, and he was screaming. You can see it. If you go back, anybody Googles that Vikings game, you can see it. He was screaming when he got hit. He folded backwards, and you could see his knee extend. It was nasty. So they he limped off the field, and there's footage of him on the sidelines crawling on the ground on all fours because his knee was jacked up, and everybody knew it. He was still just playing on it, but everybody knew that his knee was jacked up. Everybody knew that his knee was finished, and he was still out there playing somehow, because when they got the ball back, because they got a turnover, and he got up and just tried it back out there, but everybody knew he was hurting a lot. And he also had a hamstring issue as well this season. But yeah, I'm not making excuses for Aaron Rodgers, because there were some games that he had that were rough, that were pretty bad. That Denver game was really rough that he had too. But man, asking him to just carry everything at 40 with no running game and an offensive line, particularly the left tackle that's letting you down and you're getting smacked, that's rough. That's really rough. Man, Steelers trying to run the ball here, nothing. They're getting nothing out of it. So salute and respect to everybody, man. Again, please subscribe, give the stream a thumbs up, and give to the platform if you like. Super Chat is up there. I greatly appreciate that. Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. Anything you give is greatly appreciated. Jets are going to be the Jets, but it's 2nd and 9. Wilson dropping back. Wilson hits a receiver, but it hits the ground before it gets to him. Man, oh, man. The Steelers have got to wake up. It is now 3rd down and 9 for the Steelers. They've got to wake up. At some point, they've got to wake up. What is going on? Does anybody think they're going to bench Russell Wilson? Would you bench Russell Wilson and bring in Fields? Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. It is now 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Russell Wilson dropping back. There's pressure. Russell Wilson lets it go. Ooh, he caught the ball and took a shot, though. That was a great catch by that young guy. That was a great catch by that Steelers wide receiver, by Austin. That was a darn good catch. He took the punishment and stood in. Man, bang, immediately took a shot there. Whoo. That was a hit right there. All right, hopefully the Steelers can get some momentum here. They got a little bit of room, a little bit of space. Let's go. pick up. Russell Wilson dropping back here on 1st and 10. Okay, gets it to his back. His back's moving and shaking. Man. Hope Springs says there's always hope. After 70 years of rebuilding, the Lions finally figured it out. Okay, you a Lions fan. Listen, y'all have put together quite a team, okay? And I'm hoping that, if the Jets don't, out of all the guys that they've gotten, listen, Aaron Glenn is very high on my list of guys that I want to see coach the New York Jets. Russell Wilson with the play action pass spins around in a circle and goes out of bounds. Extended. He might have got a yard or two on that run. Man, yeah, y'all got some guys over there in Detroit that I absolutely would like to steal. I'm trying to steal. If Aaron Glenn is the guy that the Johnsons are settled on, I'm happy about that. I'll take him off your staff. I will also take Roy Agnew. I'm going to keep talking about that. I know a Lions assistant general manager. I would love for him to become the New York Jets general manager because I know all the work he's done over there for y'all, and I've seen what he's done, okay? Russell Wilson dropping back. Russell Wilson lets it go. Russell Wilson hits his wide receiver. He's got some yards. Got away from a tackle. What a play. What a play. What a play. The Steelers are waking up. Mike Williams with a big catch right there. Mike Williams, former Jet. Man, what a play right there. Let's wake up, Steelers. Let's go. Okay? What a play. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. Russell Wilson with another play action pass. Russell Wilson trying to find a way here. Russell Wilson throwing it away. Hope Springs says you and everyone else. Yeah. I'm telling you. I'm hoping that we're able to, snatch some of those, some of those key pieces away and, start building over here. All right. Start building over here because we need some help. Okay. Man, we need some help. All right. And I think you folks have just the right pieces to help us out. So we got to see what's up. Russell Wilson's running outside and throws the ball away. Man. Let's go. Hope says Agnew should have been a GM already. I'm glad he's getting his flowers. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Bring him in, man. You got man, you guys have built. I remember when the Lions were so bad for so long. You want to talk about a laughing stock of the league? I remember the Lions were, they had like almost Johnny Morton. Like, Johnny Morton was a solid player. But, Russell Wilson with the touchdown throw. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The Steelers are waking up. They are woke. They have awoken. Okay? They have awoken. Russell Wilson with a key move there. Floated it right up. Boom, right in between. Nice. Nice. Bang, bang. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Extra point up and good for the Steelers. The Steelers are alive. The Steelers have some fight. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Make something happen. Make something happen. It is now 7-21. The Steelers are fighting back. Man. Nathan salutes. Nathan says, okay, you back. Let's do this, boys. I mean, I don't want to see it, but let's go. Let's go. Let's make something happen. You know? I just want to see a competitive game. That's what I want to see, all right? I'm just a Jets fan, hoping that one day, soon, I will be able to sit down with you folks and watch the Jets in the playoffs. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, really, think about that. Wouldn't that be wonderful to see the Jets in the playoffs? To see the Jets making something happen? You know? What a wonderful, wonderful dream, all right? The Jets haven't been in the playoffs for over 10 years. I think it's going on like 13 or 14 years or something like that now. I mean, it's atrocious, okay? We've got to get it together, okay? But a lot of decisions that are made, okay, this offseason, excuse me, could put the New York Jets in a situation and position to really be where they want to be this upcoming season. Jets have the talent, not an untalented football team. The Jets have a lot of talent. It's just they don't play like a team. They don't play together. They just play like a bunch of individuals. And I'm not the only one that thinks that as a Jets fan. There are players on the Jets that have publicly said that. Sauce Gardner, okay, being the one that said, hey, I'm looking at the outcome. I'm looking at the results from what we're doing. And it just seems like we're not playing as a team. We playing like a bunch of individuals. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. All right. So we got to get the right coach and we got to get the right general manager. That's what we got to do. All right. That's what we must do. All right. What are y'all snacking on during the game? You know what I'm saying? What are y'all eating on? Let me know. All right. What are y'all eating? Boy, oh boy. I'm telling you, the Detroit Lions are just that football team. Well coached, hard nosed. A lot of people like Ben Johnson as well. People love Ben Johnson and what he's been able to do over there too. I know he gone. Y'all know he gone. Y'all know he gone. He gonna go somewhere. Man, oh man. Come on now. All right, Ravens get the kickoff down in the end zone. Let's make something happen. Come on, Ravens. Get something cooking. Fight back. Fight back immediately. Get it rolling. Make something happen. Russell Wilson dropping back, bro. He just let that. That was a great throw by Russell Wilson, bro. Russell Wilson. Hope Springs says chips and salsa. Okay, that's the classic right there. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that. You cannot go wrong. Okay, what we doing here? Lamar Jackson, play action. Lamar Jackson sacked. Wow. Let's get it. Let's get it. Steelers defense. Okay. With a sack early. With a sack early. Let's go. Let's go. Man. Come on. Steelers defense waking up. After a lethargic first half, they coming alive. Okay. Here we go. Lamar Jackson rolling out right. Lamar Jackson letting it go. Lamar Jackson finds his receiver. His receiver gets a first down. Wow. He might have got a 21 or 22 yards on that. Wow. Man, oh man. Come on now. Lamar Jackson just keeping it alive, rolling out, utilizing his feet. Bang, finding the right guy. Said and done. And the wide receiver just continues to move his feet. Why did that safety come down and drill the wide receiver, bro? What's going on? Okay, they hand the ball off. And Sims gets a first. He ran for like 13. Come on, Steelers. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Let's make something happen now. Come on, Steelers. Hope Springs says, I may have spoke too soon. Man, come on now. Come on. Come on. Lamar handing the ball off. We know Henry. Oh, my God. Bruh. King Henry. Touchdown Ravens. Wow. 44-yard run. A 44-yard run. That man handed the ball off to King Henry. He stiffed somebody and took off. Outran everybody. Just when you thought. Gone. Stiffed him. Kept going. 44-yard run for Derrick Henry. Oh, man, oh, man. Extra point up, extra point good by the Ravens. Wow. You thought. You thought, okay? You thought you could slow us down. Ain't wrong. Bree salutes. Bree says, it's 3 a.m. Too late to eat. I never get to sleep. Yeah, Bree. Listen, Bree salutes, man. You be up. I know you overseas doing, taking care of business over there. Man. It's got to be crazy being up that late trying to catch these games, man. Man. Derrick Henry is running all over the place, bro. He is cooking right now. He's completely cooking. How many yards is Derrick Henry has? Well over 155 yards and 2 touchdowns right now, ladies and gentlemen. That is crazy for Derrick Henry. 155 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's just doing it big. Can't stop him. Cannot stop him. Man. Derrick Henry going to work, bro. Straight up going to work. Wild. Going straight to work. Ain't been stopped the whole game. This Ravens running game is so dynamic because they have so many different pieces, so many different wrinkles to their running game. First, you got to deal with Lamar Jackson, of course, right? The options and stuff like that, you got to deal with that. But then it's like, okay, well, that's not, you got to deal with Henry. You got to stop this guy. Like, don't get him rolling. Then they can hand off to some wide receivers. They do some trickery. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. The option stuff you got to deal with, all that stuff, bro. You'll just get tore up. You're tore up by the Ravens running game. It's too deadly. Too deadly. They already got 240-something yards on the ground already. Oh, Lord. It's wild. Man, oh, man. Too crazy. Come on. Come on now. Bree says Zay Flowers will not be happy watching this. He's on the second year of his rookie contract, and the team are conclusively proving they don't miss him. Listen, Zay added to this is just too much. Too much. Too much. And he going to get more weapons. They going to give Lamar Jackson more. They going to keep, bruh. Jeez, man. They're just running so crazy right now. Running so crazy. I mean, and the Ravens' offensive line is so dominant. They're cleaning everything up, bruh. They're cleaning everything up. And then he take off and just go. Man. It is so crazy. Derrick Henry is, I think he's 30 or 31. Jeez Louise, man. Still crushing. Still crushing it in the NFL. Russell Wilson drops back, finds Najee Harris. That's a name we ain't heard a lot tonight at all. Najee Harris. Why are they not getting him involved in the game more? He only got 4 carries. Man, 1 catch. Come on now. Come on, man. Ravens, Steelers. Let's go. Okay. What are we doing here? Furmuth in motion. Russell Wilson. Oh, we're going to stop and play here. Man. It's a timeout called. 5 minutes in the third. The Steelers got to answer. They got to answer on this drive. They got to make it happen. They've got to make it happen. Man. They've woken up. They got to keep it moving. That Steelers defense has got their hands full, though, man. It is so tough to stop this Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry train, bro. It'll run you right over, man. It will run you right over. Jeez Louise, man. Ron P. salutes. Good to see you in the building, Savage. He says, well, another disgusting year for the Jets. Oh, man. Yeah, Ron. You're telling the truth, man. It was a rough year for the New York Jets. A really rough year. All right. But, hey, the Jets, if they can get things right this offseason and get everything going on the right track, we'll be all right. The Jets will be okay. They've got some real important decisions to make coming very soon. And we'll see, what's going on. We'll definitely see. They're interviewing folks. They brought in some really solid options. Aaron Glenn, Rex Ryan. There's been a host of other Mike Vrabel, excuse me. I wish we could bring in Mike Tomlin. I know the Steelers are struggling right now in this game, but baby, I'd take Mike Tomlin. But yeah. So they've interviewed some really quality. There's definitely some quality candidates in all the guys that they've brought in. But they've got to make some solid decisions, man. And the Johnsons have to learn that they can't be involved in football operations. They can't do that. They just can't do it. Because as long as you keep doing that, people are going to be like, you know what? We don't want to have anything to do with the New York Jets. That's the truth. As long as the Johnsons are constantly involved in football operations, no one's going to want to have anything to do with the New York Jets in a serious, space. So they just got to hire the right guy. Again, Rex Ryan, Aaron Glenn, Vrabel. I like a lot of those. Spagnuolo as well, who just interviewed yesterday for the Jets. They've brought in some guys. They've had interviews with some folks that have, are very intriguing. So we'll see what the decision will be. There's still some other folks that they haven't brought in. Cliff Kingsbury. I'm waiting to see if they can bring him in. I don't think at least it hasn't been announced that Ben Johnson is coming in. To this point, he could have been announced right now. I don't know. I'm live. All right. But Ben Johnson would be, a solid option as well. Now, how many of those guys actually come here? All right. Russell Wilson hands the ball off to Najee Harris. Najee ran for about 3 yards. That was a good move right there. Now, how many of those guys actually, are willing to come here for real? We'll see. Vrabel, I think he's going to be a Pat for sure. That job's open. He's going to take it. Aaron Glenn, I think we could end up hiring him. Rex Ryan, I think we can end up bringing him back depending on, what's going on with him with his offensive coordinator spot. We got a screen. Najee Harris is moving and shaking. Najee Harris is breaking open. Najee Harris, okay. Nice. Got a bunch of yardage on the screen right there. Got a bunch of yardage on the screen right there. I like that. I like that right there. I like that. That was great execution on that screen. Got him a first down. Got him a ton of yardage. Let's go. Let's speed it up. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Get some no huddle going. Get some quick going. Put these guys on their toes. Let's go. He hands the ball off. Najee bounces off. And gets caught in the backfield. Lost. Man. Okay. Najee, man. Come on. Come on. Come on now. We'll get back to the chat, to the Savages in the chat in just a second. And it's now 2nd and 9 for the Steelers. Russell Wilson lets it go up top. Russell Wilson, oh my God, what a throw to Pickens. Pickens avoids the hit by the safety, spun him, and that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. The Steelers answer. Russell Wilson. They're not going away. They're not going away quietly. No, no, no. They told you that. They told you that. The Steelers answer right back. Stun. Look at that. Spun right between the safety. Didn't take a big shot. Wow. Extra point up and good. They are there. Down 2 scores. Down 2 scores. The Steelers are fighting. Completely fell asleep in the first half, woke up, and they're ready to go. They're ready to go. Russell Wilson has had some nice throws. Both of those touchdown throws by Russell Wilson. The one to Jefferson was phenomenal. The placement on that ball to Pickens, that was great. And Pickens caught it and avoided the safety. Surprised the safety didn't hit him with a big shot right there. But good stuff. Really good stuff. Hope Springs says, if Spielman gets hired with the Jets, I would not be surprised with Glenn heading that way too. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk, man. Grabbing somebody from that that Lions spot and then bringing in, Aaron Glenn with that as well. There's a lot of talk about Vrabel when Vrabel was, and he is still technically available out there, okay? But there was a lot of talk, about bringing in the former Tennessee Titans general manager that we had brought in, and then grabbing Vrabel as well, to come in and fix this Jets front office. Okay, so yeah, man, there's a lot of options, a lot of options for the Jets. A lot of options. So we'll see, but we got to get it right, man. We've got to get it right, man. So many misses, so many screw-ups, so many mistakes. We got to get it right. We got to get it right, man. Oh, man, the Jets. Hope Springs says, I'm glad that near catastrophe didn't get into their head. Yeah. Bree says they're making a game of it, Joe, but no way they scored 2 more touchdowns without a reply. Yeah, we'll see. This Steelers defense has got to step up. If they keep letting Derrick Henry run around the way he's been running around, and you're going to be completely right, Bree. But if they can just get a stop at some point, this dude Derrick Henry is just taking over, bruh. Lamar Jackson pretty much took over that first half with a lot of the options, keeping them and making things happen. But Derrick Henry, so far, open out this second half has just been, bro, he had a 44-yard run. and just made it look easy. And this Ravens offensive line, again, is dominating in the trenches right now. They are dominating in the trenches. It's just nasty the way they dominate in the trenches. It's crazy. You know? Completely crazy. So I'm hoping to see, more fight from the Steelers. That's what I want to see. I want to see a good game. I want to see this game go into overtime. That's what I want. I want to see this game go into overtime. Okay? Let's do it. Let's make something happen. Let's get it moving and shaking. All right? Let me tell you. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see if the Steelers can get a stop here. Can the Steelers defense step up? Can they make something happen, bro? Come on. All right. Come on, Lamar. We got some motion. Okay. It's a flag. Might have a false start. False start on the Ravens. There was a guard, I think, yeah. Oh, he did. Yeah, that was absolutely a false start. That was absolutely a false start by that guard. He kind of just pulled up just a little bit, tried to get back down, but nah. All right, Lamar Jackson dropping back here. It's now 1st and 15. Lamar Jackson lets it go. Oh, that is pass interference. I think that was pass interference. But okay. I think he got there a little bit early, okay? That seemed like pass interference there. They let it go, but okay. Look at this. I don't know about that. But hey, he played. No flag. Let's go. He played. No flag. Let's go. Okay. Lamar Jackson with another keeper. Okay. It might have been 4 or 5 yards right there. Bree says Patrick Mahomes and Derrick Henry are the league's 2 cheat codes. Say it again. Say it again. Okay. And Justin Jefferson. I think Justin Jefferson is in that like the cheat codes. Bruh, you throw something up to him, he just gonna catch it. Like, it's crazy. It is. Justin Jefferson is ridiculous. Okay? Plain out ridiculous. He is ridiculous. Hope says when Sheila took over the ownership, hold on. Lamar Jackson dropping back, throws the ball into the dirt. 4th and 10. Steelers defense gets a stop. That's their first stop in a minute. All right. Hope Spring says when Sheila took over the ownership of the Lions, her first hire after firing everyone was Spielman. He is a big reason I think we got Holmes and then the rest. Okay. Salutes. Man. That's another thing that shows. Ooh. The punter took a shot. The Steelers absolutely are going to get a flag for that. Oh, baby. Wow. A 5-yard penalty? Is it going to be running into him or roughing him? Ooh, if they call roughing him, it's going to get nasty. Oh, my Lord. Why? Why would you run in? Like, why? Okay, penalty decline. It was just running into the kicker. All right. Venom G Savage salutes. He says, Joe, what's up? Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry balling. Let's see if the Steelers will come back. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. But going back to what Hope was saying as well, that shows the importance of, the ownership also being on the same accord and figuring things out. I remember when Lions ownership was not good. I remember, what was it, Matt Millen, I think his name? Yeah, I think it was Matt Millen. Baby, he was given carte blanche to ruin the Lions. Like, he made so many head-scratching decisions. Like, oh my goodness. He made so many head-scratching decisions. I think he drafted, 3 wide receivers in a row in like 3 different years, I think it was. And all of them were bust. I remember it was like Mike Williams. I think it was Carlos Rogers, Mike Williams, Carlos Rogers, and somebody else. And man, Carlos Rogers couldn't stay on the field. He had some issues. Mike Williams was injured and almost ate his way into a tight end position. Like it was rough, man. It was rough. Yeah, but Matt Millen, I remember those years. Those were when the Lions were really, they were rough. But there was some years before that, where they were really, really bad. But guess what? You get ownership. You all get on the same accord. You hire the right people, bring them in. Now look at the Lions. People talk about them as a Super Bowl team, It's not your father's Lions, It's a team that brings it. Ooh, okay. Russell Wilson gets it to a back, and he takes it, gets it to Najee. And he started moving, kept them feet moving, got extra yards after that. He don't stop. Getting physical after the catch. 2nd and 4 now. 2nd and 4. Steelers got the ball. They're trying to drive down, bruh. Okay, what we doing? They're on the 35-yard line. Russell Wilson trying to move around the pocket. Russell Wilson throws the ball out. Yeah, Venom salutes, man. Good to see you in the building. We've been here talking. We can't wait to be sitting here watching a Jets game. I can't wait to do that. Sit here and watch a Jets game with y'all together. You know what I mean? Bro, that would be huge. That would be a wonderful day, man. To sit down and watch a Jets game together. That'd be a wonderful day, man. That would be a wonderful day. It's 3rd and 4, 3rd and 4. For now, it's Steelers-Ravens, though. Come on now. All right, Russell Wilson dropping back on 3rd and 4. Russell Wilson lets go, hits a wide receiver, and it is a first down. It is a first down. He hit Pickens. Russell Wilson, bruh, they pushing. They are pushing, okay? They are not stopping. They not stopping. I'll get back to the Savages in the chat in just a second. 1st and 10, the Steelers trying to drive down the field here. All right. Russell Wilson, the ball gets knocked up. Woo! That's not a fumble. Okay. I'm like, what are y'all doing? It's not a fumble. Okay. Venom G says, facts. I can't wait. Yeah. I'm telling you. It's wild. Hope Springs says, yes, the Millen years were bad. The Joey Harrington pick. Man, the Lions were, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I remember one year, bro, the Lions were so bad one year that they celebrated that they didn't go 0 and whatever. It was crazy. Russell Wilson dropping back on 2nd and 10. Russell Wilson finds a running back, but nothing there. Oh, man, he got like 2 or 3 yards, but didn't really go anywhere. What year was that they almost lost every game, or everybody was saying that the Lions wouldn't win a game the entire season, and they ended up winning one game. And I'm telling you, it literally looked like they won the Super Bowl. They put out confetti and everything, and I remember I think his name was Johnny Morton. I think it was Johnny Morton was on the field like people talking crazy about us. We won a game. Like, they were so happy they didn't go 0 for whatever. Man. Yeah, Johnny Morton. I'll come right back to the Savages in just a second. Johnny Morton was a good wide receiver too. Johnny Morton was a good wide receiver. He was solid. He was pretty solid. He had a lot of heart. I'll come right back to the Savages. 3rd and 8. Russell Wilson dropping back. Russell Wilson trying to avoid a sack. Russell Wilson gets sacked. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Matabuke. Man, oh, man. Jim salutes. Good to see you in the building. Good to see you in the building. Okay, let's go. Hope Springs says they lost every game in 2008. Yeah. It was the 2 in 2017 or 2007, excuse me. Yeah. Man, the line, everybody literally, it was a crazy joke that everybody was in on when it came to the Lions. It was like, I remember, I think it was Jay Leno. They were even talking about it on like Jay Leno, which tells you how long ago this was. But Jay Leno used to make jokes about Johnny Morton and the Lions and how they stunk and they wouldn't win a game the entire season. And it was really looking like they were going to lose every game that season until they won their first one. And it was like confetti everywhere. Like they literally let out confetti. It was crazy. And Johnny Morton was on the field screaming, yeah, we did it. See, we won. Everybody said we would lose every game. We didn't. We won. It was crazy. But Johnny Morton had a lot of heart. And Johnny Morton was a lion through and through, okay? But, yeah, that 2008 season, oh, man, that was bad. Danger Zone Jets salutes. Good to see you in the building. Savage. He says, Savages, what's long? Jay Leno's chin or Diana Rossini's forehead? Wow. I have no, ill words for Rossini. Okay. I know there's a lot of Jets fans that do not like her or, other beat writers as well. A lot of people don't like Rosenblatt. I have no issues with the New York Jets beat whatsoever. Okay. I respect them. I don't always agree with some of the things that are said or, their reporting. But, I respect what they do. But, yeah, Jets fans cannot stand Rossini. I know a lot of Jets fans feel like she has it out for the Jets or the Jets front office. A lot of people think that Zach Rosenblatt has it out for the Jets, or the Jets front office. So kind of is what it is. I don't have no problem. I have no problem with the Jets beat, okay? I don't always agree with things that are said. I don't. But I have no problem with the Jets beat. And we've had some very colorful beat writers in the past. I remember when there was a beat writer years ago that, Jets fans used to go off on all the time. The Jets beat is a very interesting thing. Steelers punt. Ravens get the ball back here. Couldn't get anything rolling, man. Couldn't get anything rolling there. Man, oh, man. Got to put it together. Hope Springs says, are you cheering the Bills or against because they're division? I'm cheering against the Bills. I will not cheer for the Bills. Nope. Not doing it. You're in the AFC East. I want to see you win the least. Okay? If you are in the AFC East, I want to see you win the least. I do not want to see them win anything. So I will be cheering against them. Okay? In spirit, in mind. Bruh, Derrick Henry is taking off running. Oh, another run for 9 yards. They are just bludgeoning the Steelers defense. Whew. Come on. Bludgeoning right now. Bludgeoning the Steelers with this running game. just blistering them. It's brutal. 2nd and 1, they hand the ball off again. Looks like he stopped in the backfield. He is. They brought him down in the backfield. What are y'all thoughts, man? Packers, Eagles, Commanders, Bucks. Who do you think wins, man? Broncos, Bills. Who do you think take those games? Anybody think the Broncos can beat the Bills? As much as I don't like the Bills, listen, Josh Allen has been really good this year. Really good. I remember there was a time when people was thinking he was back to being the glorified running back. I used to call him that, a glorified running back. Me. I did that. But he's definitely stepped up, playing really well. Lamar Jackson, patient in the pocket, finds Hill again. Ooh, is there a flag right there? Okay. He found Hill for a first down. Lamar Jackson is just cooking. He's cooking. He is cooking. I don't know. I'm taking the Bills. Even I don't like the Bills, man. But I think they'll beat the Broncos. Excuse me. Man, Lamar Jackson hands it off again. Henry ran for about 2-3 yards there. Man. Oh, man. You know, there's some matchups here. This is going to be interesting. And then Vikings, Rams. Woo, that's going to be a great game. Hope, are you cheering for the Packers against the Eagles? Are you cheering for the Packers? I know they're a division rival for y'all. Derrick Henry again handed the ball off. He ran for another 2 or 3. You know? Come on. Todd Monken is another option as well. That's another name out there in head coaching circles that a lot of people I feel like aren't talking about enough. But he is a solid. Todd Monken has been a really solid offensive coordinator around the league. When he was with the Buccaneers, he was really good. He's with the Ravens. He's put things together. Lamar Jackson, he's really good. Like, man, oh man. I'll come back to the Savages in chat in just a second. 3rd and 4, Lamar Jackson dropping back. There's pressure coming. Lamar Jackson finds a receiver, but he gets slung down before he can get to the first. Wow. 4th down. What a tackle. What a play. What a play. What a play by that Steelers corner. Are they going to stay on the field? They going to go for it. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hope says, I would like to see Washington's win. I'm an ASU alum. Oh, they went to the tush push. Is it a first? Oh, excuse me, a handoff to the tight end. Is it a first? What is going on? They was trying to get their guys on and off the field here. Did he get there? It looks like that tight end might have got it. It looks like he got it. But he's being pushed back. I think he got it. I think he got it. I think he got it. I think he barely got it. And even then, I'm still wondering, are they going to give him the flag? Because it looked like it was 12 men on the field there. Okay, 12 men on the field. I'm like, where's the flag for this? Like, there were like 2 or 3 guys still running off the field. That's 12 men on the field. Man. Hope Springs says, I would like to see Washington win. I'm an ASU alums, so I want Jaden to do well until we play him. Yeah, that's understandable for sure. That young player, man, that young guy is phenomenal, man. Phenomenal quarterback. And again, that shows when you get the right quarterback. And as Jets fans, we know because we've struggled trying to find our quarterback for years. Aaron Rodgers is, the placeholder right now, but he's not the future for the New York Jets. But, man, getting the right quarterback into the building, it does wonders for your football team. They hand off to Henry again. He kind of gets touched. He might have got a yard, 2 yards. Minimum gains. Got something rolling. Man. I don't know. How do those guys play with, like, all that stuff? Like, they be playing with all them chains. I see Derrick Henry, he got his little gold chain. I'm like, how do they play with that stuff on? I mean, I guess, you got to look fly out there. Got to look fly. Got to get your shine on. Okay. Lamar Jackson hands the ball off. Ooh, Steelers in the backfield. Nothing. Shut down. Man. Big Cam Hayward. Big Cam. Man. Big Cam Hayward. Handling business. Cam been in the league for a minute doing this thing, man. That's another player in this league I respect, man. It's a really good defensive lineman. Okay, Lamar Jackson. Ooh. Threw the ball, but it's incomplete, fell incomplete. That corner was able to rip that out on 3rd and 10. Steelers defense gets another stop, bruh. Steelers defense gets another stop. They get another stop. Wow. Come on now. Is that? Oh, I mean, it is what it is there. Punt again by the Ravens. Hope Spring says, I would like to play the Eagles to end. Oh, Steelers on a return here. Hold on now. Hold on. Austin. Oh. Woo. It looked like he was just one away from making something really happen. Hope Spring says, I would like to play the Eagles to end any Eagles are better than Detroit narratives. Okay. So if there is no comet hitting the stadium, then I guess go Eagles. Okay. I respect it. Man, oh man. I respect that. You want the smoke. You want the problems. You want to face, the toughest of the tough teams. You want to put all these narratives to bed and shut down all the nonsense. Okay? Shut down all the nonsense. Okay. I respect that. Packers are a good team too, Love and everything that they're doing over there. That's still a really solid team. LaFleur over there handling business. You know what I mean? Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Yeah. But Detroit's a good team, man. That would be a great matchup. But always getting that division rival, baby. They know you well. They know what you do. Know what they do. That's always a real tough matchup as well. But yeah, the playoffs are, man, these matchups in the playoffs are just wild. Even Commanders Bucks. That's a good matchup as well. I could see the Commanders taking that. And again, the Commanders are another team that for years, especially under Schneider, their last owner, there was a lot of issues going on. We all, have heard the reports and things that was happening. They moved forward. Now they're the Washington team. And man, oh man, They're getting things moving over there. They got that young QB, and they found their stride, man. Right coaches over there, Kingsbury with the offense. Yo, Ray Lewis's celebration, his celebration dance is literally one of the greatest ever in the NFL. Real talk. It's crazy. Russell Wilson dropping back. Russell Wilson taking off around that edge. Okay. Russell Wilson looks like he gained about 5 yards there. Okay. Man, oh man. Steelers got to speed it up. Got to speed it up. That clock is ticking. Got to get rolling. Got to find some way to get in end zone soon. Oh, what a shot. That's not a flag? Okay. That's not a fumble because his forward momentum was stopped. Steelers driving though. They down 2 scores. After going to sleep in the first half, they down 2 scores and rolling again. Come on now. They got to put it away. They've got to get in the end zone on this drive. What a throw by Russell Wilson. Throws it up. Bruh. That is crazy. Pickens is ridiculous, bro. He's ridiculous, bro. That catch was crazy and made sure, high pointed, made sure to get both feet down in. Russell Wilson throws it up again in that direction. That was a crazy catch. Falling away from the defender falling away from him. He jumps up, high points it, makes sure he gets his toes down, and falls down in bounds. That is being ridiculous. And he was being stopped. Bang. Let me go up, get this. Bang, bang. And came down in bounds. That was a ridiculous catch by Pickens. Bruh. So crazy. Second and 10 for the Steelers. Trying to put something together. False start. Oh. False start on the Steelers on a drive. Come on. On Najee. Come on, man. All right, Russell Wilson dropping back. There's pressure already. He's going down. He's sacked. It was all good just a week ago. It was all good just a week ago. Come on. Pressure coming from Owen. Got right under him, too. Dipped right under the tackle. Got straight to the quarterback. Okay, Russell Wilson gets the ball out on 3rd and 22. That's well short of a first down. The big question is, what do you do? Do you go for it? They're going. You better do something. You better take your chance here because you give them the ball back, that could be game over. Because they could run the clock out and run you up out of here too. On 4th and 15, Steelers going for it. What's going on? Okay, Russell Wilson dropping back. Russell Wilson lets it fly. What is he doing? Russell Wilson threw in the triple coverage. Why? And he knocked it down, which is actually a smart play by that corner because they get it further up the field than he probably thought that he would be able to get. Very smart. Very smart play by that corner. I don't know why Russell Wilson threw that ball there. I have no clue. He threw that. That was a prayer. He threw that deep shot. There wasn't pressure on him. He threw that deep shot in the triple coverage. That is wild. Excuse me. I don't know what Russell Wilson was doing right there. I have no clue. There was too many defenders over there. Far too many. Far too many. Oh, man. I don't know why you throwing the triple coverage there. Jeez. Why would you throw that there? What was the point to that? Like, why would you throw that there? There had to be somebody open or somebody at least breaking open. But why would you throw that up? Just launch that up there to the end zone. Like he was going to jump over 3 people. Oh, man, oh, man. That was a questionable decision right there. That was a questionable decision by Russ. Now it's up to the Steelers defense. They got to come out and get something going. They got to get another stop, man. They got to get another stop. Because the Ravens are going to come out and try to just run the clock out and call it. Hope Springs says, I know the clock is ticking, but maybe just a first down and out of bounds would have worked. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't get it. Why would you launch that in the triple coverage? What is the point? You got 3 guys there. I just don't get it. He had a guy underneath. You would have been better off going to the guy underneath to see if he could gain the yardage. Now you got to pray that your defense is able to stop the Ravens running game, which they struggle to do, and you're about to get a help in a King Henry right here. He goes down for 2 yards and goes down. But you're also, getting worked as well because your situation with the timeouts. You're about to blow your timeouts because they're just going to let the clock just roll. They're going to try to take the gas out of this game. I don't know what in the world Russell Wilson was thinking. And that guy is not even – I could see maybe if that was Mike Williams you was throwing that ball up to. But that dude, I think it was Austin. Austin is not a big guy at all. So I don't know what he was – I don't know. I don't know. Oh, another QB keep by old Lamar Jackson for about 8 yards. Man. This is just nuts. Ooh, Lamar Jackson said this crowd needs to be quiet. I'm trying to get some things done. Okay, and another keeper and a first down. Another keeper and a first down. Something's going on with him. Lamar Jackson is hurting right now, man. That shot in the back, that's what it was. That shot in the back earlier in this game when he made a run, it's hurting. You could tell he bruised. It's bruised bad. He is hurting right now. He's hurting right now bad. He's hurting bad. Real bad. Oh, they hand the ball off to King Henry again. Yeah, they're gonna just take the gas out of this one. Down to 3. Mike Tomlin just sitting there like, yeah, you better do something, man. Man, the clock is just ticking. The clock is just ticking. Man, oh, man. 2nd and 7 for the Ravens. Driving. Lamar Jackson hits hits Andrews. What in the world is going on with the Steelers secondary? Andrews catches the ball, falls down, is able to get up and run for more yards. Flag down on the field. Holding on the Steelers. Automatic first down. Wow. That hurts, man. That's a backbreaker. They just get gifted a first down right there. Not with the Steelers defense gifted them a first down right there. With your back up against the wall. Down 2 scores. They pitch out to King Henry again. Get ready. He runs for 8 or 9 yards right there. Good googly moogly. Ron P says, "Oh well." Hope Springs said this looked almost doable with 8 minutes and down 2 scores. Ugh, yeah, that's why I understand why the Steelers went for it on 4th down. I get it, but that play, what Russell Wilson did, you gave the Ravens the game. You said, okay, it's over, because look what they've done. They hand the ball off again, another first down. The Ravens now have drained damn near 6 minutes off the clock. Now it's going to be about 6 minutes off the clock. They're running the football down your throat. There's nothing you can do. You're down 2 scores, and it's about to be 2 minutes left. That's like impossible to come back from this. Let alone you got to stop them. You got to stop them, get the ball back, and then stop them again. The Ravens just put you away. They put you away. Man. That's what the Ravens running game will do to you. It'll put you away. Put you away. Put you away. That's what it'll do. It'll put you completely away. Man. Brutal. Just when you thought the Steelers, again, signs of life. There was nothing in the first half, just gone. And they came out from a lethargic first half, and it looked like, okay, they're ready to go. But then in the clutch. And those sacks took a toll, man. Took a toll. And they honestly have had no answer for Henry for most of this game. And Lamar Jackson been getting it into. I think he got over 80 yards so far. And he's hurting. Henry almost got 200 yards. He like 182. Man, this is a tough go, man. This is a tough go. This is a tough go for the Steelers. Man. When you're running as well as the Ravens are, it's rough for any team to have to deal with that. The way that they run the football and just drain the clock and just beat you up, it's tough for any team to deal with that, man. Any team in this league. You get behind to the Ravens by a score or 2 scores, it feels like you down by 5 scores. Because they're just draining the clock, running the football. It takes forever for you to get the ball back. Man, and you got to make it count when you do. And that's why, again, why it's so important to run the football effectively in this league. And that's why we thought the Jets were going to be good this year. And that's why they were bad this year. That's a big part. Just can't run the football. Paul Perez salutes and respect to you. He says, is it possible for the Jets to be successful with the current Woody Johnson ownership? We need a change like the team in Washington? Okay, that's a good question, Paul. And again, salutes and respect to you. I think it is, but I think that the Johnsons have to understand that they cannot be involved in football operations. Now, when that will be, I don't know. Okay, Ravens hand off to Hill, another back. He gets about 4 or 5 yards. They have to understand they have to be hands off in football operations. Maybe that comes this upcoming season. Maybe this is the time where they will understand that, hey, we need to back away and allow guys to do what they do. Because like you said, many Jets fans have said, I've said as well, until the Johnsons figure it out, the Jets are going to stink. And that's the truth. And that's why a lot of people that are not giving Rex Ryan any kind of, realistic scenario to be the New York Jets head coach. That's why I've said, of course, I love Aaron Glenn. I would love to see Aaron Glenn be the New York Jets head coach. But I like Rex Ryan too, right? I love Rex Ryan as well. But I think that he has a real track with the Johnsons. And I could see Rex being the next guy because the Johnsons love Rex Ryan. And they trust Rex Ryan. I think they trust Rex Ryan more than they've ever trusted. Well, I wouldn't say more than they've ever trusted. I think they trust Rex Ryan. I'll say that. I do think that they trust Rex Ryan pretty much more than they've ever trusted any head coach here with the New York Jets. The stuff that they were doing with Sella, they would have never done for Rex Ryan. They didn't want to fire Rex Ryan the season that they did. They had to fire him. And I think even when they fired him, it wasn't even like, they didn't put out like, because usually when the press comes out, it's like, oh, we fired this guy. They were so like nice to Rex when they had to let him go. They did not want to fire Rex Ryan. They didn't want to do that, but they had to because they needed to get a general manager in here because they had jacked up with Idzik, bringing him in here, which that ruined any chance of Rex Ryan returning because Idzik made the New York Jets roster a complete mess because he had no clue of what he was doing. And so I wouldn't be surprised again if Rex Ryan becomes the New York Jets head coach again because the Johnsons love Rex Ryan. And I think until they get somebody in here that they feel like we trust him and we know that he'll get it done, especially with Rex Ryan's history here with the New York Jets. The last time the Jets were in the playoffs, the last time the Jets were good, were a force in the league, Rex Ryan was the head coach. When you look at this team right now, if Rex Ryan is here, the defense won't be the problem. We all know that. You could give Rex Ryan this defense right now, 2nd and 5. Ravens hand it off to King Henry, and he's like a yard short of the first down. He might have got the first. Yeah, he's like a yard short of the first down. Dude, they cannot stop him. Who can, but geez, they really can't stop him. The last time the Jets were good, Rex Ryan was the guy at the helm. So if you give the Jets back over to Rex Ryan, this defense is not going to be the problem because he can use all of the pieces on this defense. You won't need to really go get many guys. Now, what you do with Hassan Riddick, we'll see because Hassan Riddick he didn't play very well this year. Even though he came back late, he didn't play very well this year. So, but like Will McDonald had 10.5 sacks. Outlaw, I see you. Salutes. Savage. Will McDonald had 10.5 sacks this past season. He's really good. Like really good. Better than what a lot of people thought. So I could see but the big question would be the offensive side of the ball. That would be the big question. Who would they get to coach the offensive side of the ball? If Rex put together a staff and can come to them and be like, hey, or maybe he told them this is going to be who my OC is going to be. Or maybe he'd be like, hey, look, you can keep Todd Downing. We can add this guy as an OC, and that could be depending on what they told him, we'll see. But again, I like Aaron Glenn a lot, and I think that Aaron Glenn is a real candidate to be the New York Jets' next head coach. I wouldn't be surprised if he was the guy at all. Wouldn't be surprised. Outlaw salutes. Clock's ticking, man. Derrick Henry is coming off the field. Outlaw says, right now it's looking like Aaron Glenn is in a league of being the Jets' next head coach. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Man, we will see. I would like that. I have no issues with it whatsoever. Clock's ticking down. It's looked like the Ravens. I mean, it's not looking. The Ravens are going to take this game. Steelers had their shot, man, but that throw into triple coverage, brother. The Ravens took the clock from 8 minutes and like 20 seconds or 30 seconds or something, and they completely dominated the clock. It's over. 8 minutes to nothing. They still have the ball. 8 straight minutes. Man, oh, man. Let me get to the chat. Outlaw, Ravens take it 14-28, ladies and gentlemen. 14-28. Ravens advance. Outlaw says, Joe, I rewatched the AFC Championship in 2010. What the heck was that in the first half? Was terrible by the Jets. We couldn't even get to Ben Roethlisberger. He was looking like Patrick Mahomes before Patrick. Ben Roethlisberger was a good quarterback back then, and the Steelers were a good football team. It was tough. But you look at the offense. Mark Sanchez started out as usual, playing terrible. I think that was the game. 2010, I think he threw the interception early. Correct me if I'm wrong. He threw that interception early in the game, and they returned it for a touchdown. That was classic Mark Sanchez. Put you in a hole, and then the second half we tried to dig out of that hole, but by then it was too tough, you know. But I'm telling you. Hope Springs says, do you think Ryan wants to come back to coaching? He looks so warm in the studios while the coaches are freezing on the field. He absolutely wants to come back and be the New York Jets head coach. Hope, because he told us himself. He also said it on ESPN. He literally said, I want to be the guy. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to let y'all hear what Rex Ryan had to say. Because he's already interviewed for the job as well. For those of you that may not know, this is what Rex Ryan had to say. Let me see here. Let me see here. Hold on. Give me some time. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Give me a little bit of time. Just a second. Just a second. Hold on. Let me let y'all hear what Rex Ryan had to say. Make sure this is all good. Okay. Hold on. Let me let y'all hear what Rex Ryan had to say. This is what Rex Ryan had to say about the New York Jets coaching position. I want y'all to hear this.
You think you're going to get this job, right? You think you're going to be the next head coach of the Jets?
Oh, 100%. Absolutely, I do. And the reason I think I'm going to get it is because I'm the best guy. And it ain't close. The thing that you have to do, you have to connect with a football team. You have to connect with your fan base. And the way they play, that's the most important thing. Not just the X's and O's and all that. Look, this Ben Johnson, I love him. I absolutely love him. But I'm a better candidate for this job than he would be.
That's Rex Ryan. That's literally what he recently said in an interview. That's what he said in a recent interview. That's Rex. And he was saying things before the interview about wanting to be the New York Jets next head coach. For sure. He was talking about it. He wanted to get interviewed. He talked about how he wanted to be the guy. He wanted to be the guy to get the Jets' next head coach position, for sure. So, and he let everybody and they mama know that. Everybody. And was not shy about it, is not shy about it, was not shy about saying it whatsoever. Nope. Point blank period. He said it live on ESPN that he wanted to be the New York Jets' next head coach because he was going to get things together here. So yeah, he's publicly vied for the job. Absolutely. Been publicly vying for the job. Without a shadow of a doubt. Been publicly vying for the job since after Sully got fired, pretty much. Let me see here. He's been wanting it. He wants to be back. I'm telling you. He wants to be back for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt. He wants to be back. Man, oh man. So, I'm not shocked. Not shocked at all. Actually, here it is. Here, I have it. Here's what he said before the Jets interviewed him. This was before, right? They were calling in candidates. Like, I want to make sure I keep receipts now. Here's what he said. This was before the interview. This was when everybody was saying, okay, the Jets, they hired, a firm to come help them, or they hired Mike Tannenbaum and his guys to come help them figure out who they were going to bring into the building. Here's what he was telling people before he even interviewed with the New York Jets when they asked him about the possibility of him interviewing for the job, or did he even want it? Here's what he said.
Would you consider being the head coach of this team?
Oh, I'd do it in a second. I'd do it in a second because I am a New York Jet, and I absolutely would. But I'm not here to politic and it seems like it because I tell the damn truth, and I speak as a fan of this football team and in this community. That's why it makes sense. So yeah, we'll see. I hope I get an opportunity to interview for
You can.
I'm telling you. Listen, we do live radio shows on a weekly basis, okay? This is what it looks like when I go live from our radio show. We talk about the Jets. We also talk about, other things as well because the playoffs are here, but we're mainly a Jets radio show. I take live calls, 515-602-9639. That's the number when Blog Talk works. If not, if Blog Talk sucks and it's not working, we go to another means so that you folks can still call in. And I post the number, okay, in the chat if this number right here is not working. But Blog Talk, anyway, but you will know. So when I go live, if y'all want to call in and talk to me about the Jets, that's what we do here, okay? I also put content up as well about this football team. But we talk football here. That's what we do. Respect the Lions. We're going to talk about the playoffs too. We're going to do it all. So if you are not a Jets fan but you want to call in, please do. Please do. I want to talk to you folks about football, okay? So, yeah, that's what we do. But we're mainly a Jets fan, fan-driven show because that's what we do. But we absolutely, I absolutely allow, fans from other fan bases to call in and give me their perspective on the New York Jets from the outside looking in, and also to talk a little bit about their team and how they feel, especially if we're playing them, matching up, or how they feel about where they're going in the playoffs, okay? The only thing I do not allow on my show is cursing. Don't call into my show cursing, okay? Don't do that. This is a family show. I have young people that watch me, old people that watch me. Don't call into my show cursing like crazy because I will hang up on you, okay? I will. That's like the only rule to my show. And don't try to talk over me crazy, okay? I give people more than enough time to talk. Okay, that's the only thing. But really, just don't curse on my show because I'll get you up out of here. Okay, young people, old people, a family show, but also this is YouTube. YouTube is very sensitive, and I love YouTube. Okay, so yeah, you know what I'm saying. Outlaw says just looking at those games, you have to have a pass rushing game, and that's something that we have to get back to. We got to get to the quarterback. Mark Sanchez was terrible in that game. Yeah, he was. He was horrific. He was horrible. Mark literally was. Mark had some years where in the playoffs he was phenomenal, but the problem is that Mark was bad in that game, like you said. I don't even want to go into it, but Mark Sanchez really hurt the New York Jets. That 2009 game, I thought the Jets were going to win the Super Bowl that year. I really did. But when we lost in 2010, bro, that really hurt because I knew that the downside was coming because the contracts and all the stuff with player personnel, I knew that was the last year that we were really going to be able to compete on that level because there was so many things that was going to happen to the roster. I knew it. And I also knew that there was a lot of questions surrounding Mark Sanchez being able to lead this football team into the future because that rookie contract and all that stuff was coming and then Tannenbaum gave him I think they gave him some money. It was bad. It was bad. And our pass rush game was not good either. We could not get to Ben Roethlisberger at all. And yeah, he threw a pick six. Yeah. Man, because we were using a lot of exotic blitzes then. That's what Rex was doing. Because the Jets didn't really have – I mean, we had Pace for a minute, Calvin Pace, but he wasn't like – we didn't have like a pass rusher. We haven't had a pass rusher since John Abraham. That was years ago. We do now. We have a pass rusher in Will McDonald, okay? We had one in Bryce Huff, but he was gone, right? So we haven't had a consistent pass rusher since John Abraham. But Will McDonald looks really good. Like 10.5 sacks after coming off he was a rookie last season. I think he had like 3 sacks last season, 10.5 this year. He's going to light things up going forward. And I can't wait to talk to y'all about that in the next radio show because I remember people saying that Will McDonald was a bust and he was trash. And I want to talk to y'all about that. I'm just saying, Jets fans, listen to me. I'm going to talk to y'all about that. Okay? I'm just saying I'm going to talk to you about it. That's all I'm saying. Right now, okay, it's Ravens Steelers, okay? Ravens got a W, 28-14. They had no business, but I'm going to talk to you about that, player. I'm going to talk to you about it. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to talk to you about it. Outlaw says the only problem with Rex is the quarterback position. We just have to have a quarterback that's established. That's Aaron Rodgers. If Aaron Rodgers comes back, I think that we'll, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see if he even is the quarterback. Outlaw says, Joe, who do you want to see as the next head coach if it was your choice? If it was my choice, as of right now from the guys that we have here that I think realistically we're going to be able to have, it's really tough. I really like Aaron Glenn a lot. I really do. I mean, if it was my choice, it'd be Ben Johnson, but Ben Johnson is not coming here. Ben Johnson is not going to be the New York Jets' next head coach. So it'd probably be, I don't know, man. I really, if I knew who Rex's offensive coordinator was, if I knew and it was a name that I liked, I would probably go with Rex. But actually, I really love Aaron Glenn, so I'll probably go with him. But if Rex had an offensive coordinator, if he was to tell me, and I talked about this earlier, if Rex Ryan, and the Dolphins and Mike McDaniel, we'll see what happens, continues forward with that, or if there's somebody else, if Rex had an offensive coordinator that really blew my socks off, and I was like, wow, that's the guy you're going to bring in as your OC, and hey, we get Aaron Rodgers back, and we're bringing these guys, Devontae Adams, I'd sign off on Rex. I would, but I really like Aaron Glenn and what he can bring to the building. So, as of right now, it's Aaron Glenn because I don't think Mike Vrabel's not going to be the Jets' next head coach. He's going to the Patriots. He is. I'm not going to lie to myself, and I hope you don't lie to yourself either. Okay? Don't lie to yourself. But out of the guys we've had into the building, Aaron Glenn. I really like Cliff Kingsbury, but I don't think he's going to be a Jet. I don't think that he's even going to take an interview. It's crazy, and I don't know if you've heard this, Outlaw. I've heard rumors that Kingsbury and Ben Johnson will not come to be interviewed by the Jets. They don't want to have nothing to do with us. Those are the rumors floating around. We'll see. But as of now, and I'm live right now, maybe they just did, but as of now, Kingsbury and Ben Johnson they're not coming in for an interview. As of now, they're not slated. So we'll see. Hope Springs says if Woody isn't going to step back on his own, then Ryan may be a good option as he isn't likely to let ownership walk all over him. That's a fact. And you know what else, Hope? Excuse me. You know what else? Rex Ryan, what he can tell the Johnsons is, hey, listen, you guys need to back off because the last time that you were good, I was the man. 2 AFC championships back to back. And if you would have given me, or if I would have gotten a quarterback, I would have won a Super Bowl. You and I both know that. And nobody can dispute that. Nobody can dispute that, bruh. Nobody. If he tells them, listen, if you hire me, you need to back off because I finally got a quarterback and a defense that is, I'm going to fix this. This defense, I can work with this. He can work with this. Bro, this defense, Sauce, if he signs up, DJ Reed is probably going to come back, okay? But Sauce, DJ Reed, Will McDonald, Quentin Williams, you're getting JJ. JJ's coming back from the injury, the big injury, but you're getting JJ back. He's going to fix this defensive line and get Lakey Fotu and all these guys up out of here, right? We should have never gotten rid of Sheldon. We should have never got rid of, goodness gracious, Quentin Jefferson and those other guys, Sheldon Rankins and those guys that were really holding down the fort. I'm telling you, there's nothing that anyone can say. If he tells them that, you need to back off because I'm going to fix this and I need you to back up while I do it because I got to get this together, get out of my face and let me just do my thing. I really think the Johnsons will do that because they've done it. And he's the only one that can tell them, I know what it takes to go get that Super Bowl. So I need you to back up so I can do it. And they'll do it. I really think they will. So yeah, Hope, you make a great point. You make a great point. And again, the Johnsons respect him. They don't just like him, they respect him. And we saw it the last time. I'm telling y'all, the Jets were not in a good place. That roster that he won, I think it was 7 games with or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but they won their final couple games to be, 500. Like that defense was full of names. That defense should have been terrible, and it was still a good defense. And it should have been horrible. If you look at the names and the talent on paper, it should have been awful. Still a good defense. They did not want to fire him. They did not want to fire him. They didn't. Rex Ryan would still be our head coach today if the Johnsons had it their way. I'm telling you. We all know that. Every Jets fan knows that. If they still had it their way, he would still be the New York Jets head coach. But they had to fire him to get another general manager. They had to. There's no way around it. No way. Outlaw says we have a pass rush in Jermaine Johnson and Will McDonald. Yeah, I mean, Will McDonald proved himself this year. Jermaine Johnson did some things but got a big injury. But, yeah, we got some things. We could add another one, honestly. That would be good, too. Outlaw says, how do you feel about Brian Flores? I like him a lot, too. He's a guy, a no-nonsense guy. I think he got a raw deal with the Fins. But I like him a lot as well. But I like Aaron Glenn more than anybody. But Rex is a guy that I have up there as well. It's really tough, really, really tough for me to pick a guy. But if anybody, in my mind, it's Aaron Glenn. But I'm telling you, Rex Ryan is right there for me because he brings everything that we would need. The Jets, more than anything, need a culture change. They need somebody to come in there. The Jets lack confidence, which is so crazy to say. I know, Jets fans, I know y'all feeling me. This football team lacks so much confidence. It's like they don't know how to just go out there and be the bully that they need to be. They don't know how to do it. They just kind of I don't know. Can I make this play? Okay, we made a play. All right, yay. All right, cool. One bad thing's happened. Oh, my God. That bad thing just happened? Oh, my goodness. Another one's going to happen. And then it just falls apart. We've seen it. So he would bring that attitude in as, no, we're going to punch people in the face. That's what we're going to do. And players love Rex Ryan, bro. They love him. But we'll see. We'll see. Outlaw says, I'm not lying. Aaron Glenn is really starting to grow on me. The connections that he has could really turn this team all the way around. He has a lot of options. Yep. He said, yeah, they said Ben Johnson, he is only going to go to the right situation or he will stay with the Detroit Lions. Yep. And I don't think Ben Johnson wants to deal with the Johnsons. Ben Johnson doesn't want to deal with the Johnsons. Yeah, he's not coming here. And I don't think, again, Cliff Kingsbury still ain't been called either or hasn't been brought in for an interview. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Outlaw says, I feel the same way that you feel about Rex Ryan. I don't know why a lot of other people are against Rex Ryan, but I really feel like he would turn this team around. He just has to have an established quarterback. Yep. An established quarterback, and I need to know who his offensive coordinator is going to be. That's it. He has to have an established quarterback, and I need to know who his offensive coordinator is going to be. I need to know. If he has some bum he found on the back of a turnip truck, Rex, goodbye. But if he can get somebody in here that's like really solid with Aaron Rodgers, and he can keep Todd Downing on the staff. Todd Downing shouldn't have been our offensive coordinator, our ipso facto offensive coordinator. He was really the guy calling plays. Get Nathaniel Hackett as far away from that building as possible this offseason. I don't want to see him around the Jets. I don't want to see him. He shouldn't be allowed in the stadium. He shouldn't be allowed in the front offices. He shouldn't be allowed nowhere. I don't care if he wants to come and watch a game. He shouldn't be allowed to watch the Jets at home. I don't want to see him get on a jet. I don't want to see Nathaniel Hackett nowhere around anything that has anything to do with a Jet or the Jets. Nothing. Get that guy out of here. But Todd Downing can stay on the staff, and then you bring in another offensive mind to collaborate and get this offense up to date. Get this offense up to date. I'm telling you, things can move and shake, but I like Aaron Glenn a lot. I like Aaron Glenn a lot. So with that said, listen, I got to get up out of here. Look, everyone, salutes. Subscribe if you haven't already. ! Links is that's the link tree. My link tree has links to all of my social media. Please follow me across my social media platforms. Again, talk to me. I'll talk back. I talk about the Jets. That's pretty much all I do on social media. Talk about the Jets and talk about what's going on. Excuse me. Sometimes people hit me up. They want to talk to me about different stuff. I have no issues with that either. But I talk about the Jets. So there's my social media. Also has a link to all of my YouTube pages. Subscribe to this YouTube page if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. Please get involved with everything that I'm doing. We're going to come back with a live radio show this upcoming week. I'll let you folks know when that's going to be. Again, if you hit the notification bell, you will be alerted when I go live with the radio show. Also, if you follow me across my social media platforms, I put hours before I'm going live that I'm going live. And again, I take live calls. We talk about the team. We talk about everything. So please, please, please get involved. And you do not have to be a Jets fan to call in and talk about the Jets or talk about football. We got Bears fans, Falcons fans, Patriots fans that call in. This is a Jets football show, and Patriots fans be calling in to talk about the Jets and talk about the Patriots. All right? So, yeah. And if you call in, I can physically see you. So you don't need to call in and hang up, call in and hang up. I can see you when you call in. So just wait your time. I get to everybody, okay? If I don't know your name, I'll call your name out by area code, okay? Or I'll call you out by area code, all right? So please know what your area code is. I've had people call in before, and they don't know what their area code is. It's a long story. But I had to talk to somebody years ago about not knowing what their area code is. So yeah. We have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We also game on this channel from time to time. Play video games from here and there, but I got to get back to that. But we'll see. My schedule is wild. So please, just get involved with everything the boys doing over here. All right. I have a lot of fun over here. We laugh. We're Jets fans, so we cry. We cry a lot. This team will drive you to tears. All right. So, yeah, man. We have a lot of fun, so please get involved with everything that I'm doing. Salutes to Outlaw. Good to see you in the building, man. Outlaw says, great stream. Outlaw says, what's your Super Bowl prediction? Who do you have going to the Super Bowl? Right now, man, who do I have going, man? Right now, I feel like it's going to be Chiefs-Lions. Right now, that's how I feel right now. I'm thinking Chiefs-Lions. That's what I got. Chiefs-Lions. Now, who wins that? I think the Chiefs are going to win again, to be honest. I'm taking the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. I'll just say that right now. But I'm thinking Chiefs-Lions, to be completely honest. That Lions team is very impressive. Very impressive. And, yeah, we're going to see what happens, man. We're going to see what happens. So, Chiefs-Lions, that's what I got. Salutes to Outlaw. Salutes and respect to everybody. Hope, again, salutes and respect to you. Great to see you come into the stream. Paul Perez as well. Salutes and respect to you. Ron P. Salutes and respect. Oh, during my live radio shows, just if you don't call in, because some people be having things going on, put your thoughts and stuff in the chat. I can see you. I'll come to you as well and talk about your questions or your thoughts in between calls. But keep in mind, I'm one man, okay? Like, I got a call. Like, I'm moving and shaking. The lines are hot. I want to talk to everybody, but I'm one man, okay? So just wait. We'll get to everybody. And it's a 2-hour show, okay? Some people be trying to think my show is going to be 4 hours. No, it's 2 hours, okay? 2-hour show. We usually start at 7 p.m. Eastern on whatever day. I'm thinking Wednesday is probably the next show, maybe Thursday. But I'll let you guys know for sure. We'll be talking about the Jets and playoffs and things. So I have a lot of fun. Danger Zone, salutes and respect to you. Always good to see you in the building. Jim, salutes and respect. Venom G's, always good to see you in the building as well. Salutes. Savage. Bree, always good to see you in the building. Ron P, salutes. Okay. Always good to see you in the building as well. Nathan, always good to see you in the building. Christopher, cancel, salutes and respect. Okay. Everybody from the Grassi, Ray, Cameron K, Quinnen, man, everybody that came on by. Glenn and Scott, A-Team. Everybody, man. Christine, salutes. Again, I want to thank you for the big donation. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on in. And Ray, Amy and Joe, Michael Evans, Bone, salutes. Okay. The Dasani dealers, salutes. All right. Everybody. Christmas Hake, Michael Evans, Tina, Papa Goldley. Always good to see you in the building. Papa Jiggly, excuse me. Always good to see you in the building. Kimmy, salutes. Everybody, that came on by. Caden, William, shaved head wonder, salutes. Eloise, salutes. Alexander, salutes. Corrine, salutes. Elvis, 2A, salutes. Fatal War, salutes. All right. Squidney, salutes. Michael, everybody. D-Mac, all of y'all. Everybody that came in from the Grassi Raid, the Grassi Posse, Noah, everybody. Aaron, okay. Greasy Cat, salutes. Kevin Smith. Carmine, Nana, salutes. Austin, salutes. Nick, salutes. Andrew, salutes. Angel. Nicholas Perrin, salutes. All right. Everybody that came on by and said what's up to your boy. Again, please subscribe. We'll be going live again this week and have a lot of fun talking about the Jets and live radio show. All right. And the playoffs. We'll be talking about that too. The live radio show. So until the next show. All right. Salutes to Bree. Says, great show, Joe. Hope you do it again for the divisional round game. We'll see. My schedule's a little crazy, but we'll try to get something done, but y'all will know for sure. I'll announce it before. So until the next one, listen, you folks have a good one. Stay safe, okay? Stay safe out here. A lot of crazy things going on in this world. I want everybody to stay safe. Sit down with your friends and your family, eat a good meal, watch some good TV. Let the people that you love know that you love them. It's extremely important to me in my life. I hope it's important to you in yours, okay? World's crazy. Stay safe out here, people. Stay safe.